You can stand up, or you can stand around, Better keep your hands up, before you be a man down. I know what your plans was. That ain't how it's going down. Better get them hands up, before you be a man down.
Welcome back to the episode 109 of the Man Down Podcast.
Better late than never.
Zoe, yeah, we are a little bit late today. Jay, Zoe, myself, Kaz. Full panel today. Corey not here, Slim not here, but we go hold it down, man. What's up, y'all? What's been going on?
What's happening?
Hey, man, listen.
What's happening?
I want to say this, man, from the bottom of my heart, yo.
Oh, here we go. Jay drunk, y'all.
Whoever thought that physics was like necessary for life, I hate you. Appreciate it.
Hold on. Hold on. You taking physics too?
Yeah, and actually physics too.
So Jay is doing one of the and I want to say this in a nice and positive way because I don't want to make it seem like school is bad, but he is trying to pull off probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen a student pull off, and that's be a full-time manager somewhere for a job, full-time husband and parent, and then be a full-time student taking calculus, physics and what was the other math?
Numerical analysis, Jay. And discrete structures.
Jay, so that makes no sense. Why would you try that?
That is
man, because a wise man once said, man, you don't know your limit until you push yourself. That's Mamba mentality.
No, you know what?
This for Bing.
Since you said Bing, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, this for Bing.
All right. Well, hey, look, this episode's brought to you and sponsored by the Sports Cave. The Sports Cave is a mobile sports truck where the experience comes to you. Hey, look, you can get everything from there: banners, snapbacks, jerseys. I even seen. I actually was gonna get that for Jay. They had a Kansas City. What I don't want to call it an apron, but what you call that thing that you cook with if you're grilling? It's an apron, right?
Yeah.
I like to call it the Grill Master Shield.
Grill Master attire.
Don't forget about the Jesus slippers.
Yeah, but they got all of that, man. But hey, look, you can check them out on IG at the Sports Cave 310, or you can check out their website at thesportscavetruck.com as well. Yeah, that's one of the banners. The banners you see behind Zoe, that's banner. Everything you see behind me is Sports Cave. Yeah, man, go check them out. Those are sponsored for the day, man. But what we getting into, man? Gordon Shell, what's up, baby? Who did what?
Oh, he might be talking about our topic. Our first topic for the day.
He ain't waiting either.
Dang, Shell, you ain't give me a chance, Shell.
What's going on in the news?
Before we get started with the topics, man, I just got one news note. RIP to one of the original buckets of the league. Bucket, Elgin Baylor. Recently passed. Definitely set the trend for scores. Did it from everywhere on the floor. Definitely one of the legends in the game of basketball. Saw all of the not the congratulatory, but the condolences in the tweets sent out over these past couple of days. But if you're not familiar with Elgin Baylor, I suggest you do a lot of research. A pioneer for the game, man. Blood raw score. Even just hearing other scorers talk about him was entertaining in itself. So definitely condolences to his family.
Right. Could I add something to that, Zoe?
Absolutely.
Something I saw, because he's before my time. We're talking about someone that died at 80-something? He born in 1920-something?
Yeah, 86.
All of our time. 86 right there.
So this man was 6'5". in a time like we always say, is always a big man that dominated. And they said for one season he averaged 38 points, 20 rebounds as someone that's 6'5". I just think about that. 38 points, 20 rebounds.
Yeah. Yeah, eligibility
average.
is
No, average.
I did that one season.
He was it. He was it, man. We definitely say that he was it.
And he's third on all time on an all-time list for career average. So he averaged 27 point, 8 points a night. So if you tell me right now, anyone, just name someone other than Kevin Durant or James Harden. If you say every night he's gonna go out and get you at least 27 points, I'm pretty sure most people will take that.
Yeah. What Magic Johnson said this morning, I think he was on one of the shows this morning. He said, Elgin Baylor was the first Lakers superstar. Yeah.
Wow, imagine that.
Yeah, he said he was the first.
And that's coming from arguably the second best Lakers superstar.
Well, no, not first as in the first. I'm saying he was the first. He was the pioneer.
No. First, the first one, that.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have a superstar before him, but
Right.
A lot of people would say that I'm the first superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Magic is a really humble dude.
He is, man. He is he gave it up to Kobe with no problem. Kobe's the greatest Laker. That came out of Magic's mouth, man. He not only was he an assist guy on the court, man. He's like that in real life, man. He give people a lot of props that a lot of superstars would not do.
100%.
And you gotta love that, man. But
for sure.
RIP to the legend. You will be missed.
Yeah. And RIP probably to Deshaun Watson's career if they don't get this straight, and he will be missed as well. This dude is a marked man. He has now 16 civil lawsuits. They're trying to Bill Cosby this man.
Yeah.
And I say my little spiel, and then I'll let y'all have it. But this is what I see. First of all, if you are a great athlete and you look like decent at least, right? You probably can have any female you want, right? Especially if you probably can have any female you want
within reason.
So going out and stealing Boom Snap or forcing Boom Snap on you just got to be a nutty person to do that. So probably what happens in most cases for these guys is that they womanize a lot, and when a woman think I'm the one that might be able to get him to treat me different than a thought, and then you find out, no, you're not no better than the first 100 girls. He's gonna hit it, and he's gonna ghost you afterwards. It's a lot of feeling and animosity for that person. So when you get someone to come out and say, hey, he did XYZ to me, it's not a hard thing to do to get 15, 16 more females to come out and be like, yeah.
Yeah, fair point.
But I'm not saying that this is what's going on here. All I'm saying is when you're a lawyer and you want to make a case for one female that didn't report sexual assault, has no evidence for sexual assault, and have no case, that you cannot win in court. You can't even bring charges up on this man, right? So when you have that situation, you use the Bill Cosby blueprint, which says, well, we'll get you in public with the public perception. And the way we're going to get you with public perception is if we get a series of female that come out and say the same thing, then automatically the person who is impressionable is going to believe, well, it's 16 girls that said it, so it's got to be true. So not only do the first girl who filed become credible now, all 16 of them become credible unless you can prove that they're lying. That's what happens, and they want a lawsuit. They want a settlement. They don't want to go to court.
So you made some really good points.
You really did.
Here's the thing from the next point of view. Disclaimer: Jay's point of view is that of his own. So the fine folks a man down. It does not. Now, but listen, seriously, I can't say what that man did or didn't do.
True.
I can say this: hurt people hurt people.
Facts.
If I know for a fact, like I'm a really nice guy, right?
Right.
I know for a fact that, like, if I won the lottery tomorrow and had like $500 million, and one
if you don't give me some of that money, I'm sorry, but if you don't give me some of that money, I might say that you put something in my drink.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I know plenty of times I done fell asleep over your house and I don't know why.
Wait, did you wake up? I'm not even gonna finish that statement. I'm not even gonna finish this statement because go Jay, go.
So, like, I'm sure there's some people that will have some gross things to say about me. Now, it would be varying degrees, and like you said, once you have one and that ball starts rolling, pause, and you get 2, 3, 4, then it's easy now. Like, I'm sure. Now, I'm not going to say what this man did or didn't do, but I'm sure out of the 16 women, it might be one he's never met.
I'm positive of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably,
like somebody's just like, yo, shoot, why not? I ain't got nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Hey,
so I also like to say where there's smoke, there's fire. So I'm not going to say that this man is at least, at the very minimum, he treats women badly. Like,
it's right. I'm pretty, like I said, he's ghosting them.
Yeah. And so at the very minimum, he he just wanted to see what that thing like. So one time was fine with him. So,
right.
But that's your credibility.
Like a Drake line.
It is a Drake line, in fact.
Yeah, one time is fine with me.
But now his credibility is under fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the J hot take of the week.
Let's do it.
I believe that the GM is the author of this case. Oh, you ain't gonna play in Houston. You ain't gonna play in Houston. All right.
You know what?
So they have damage control. The team has damage control.
They said the former owner, not the GM, the former owner of the Texans, or the owner of the Texans.
I was about to say it's only been one owner of the Texans. The owner of the Texans.
It's true.
Live in the same neighborhood with the lawyer. They're friends. They know each other.
Oh man, come on. Hey, I know. Hey, listen. I have a really good nose. I know what macaroni smell like before it come out the oven.
Yeah, and I know what fish smell like. And that smell like fish to me. That's fish. That's really fishy.
Man,
what they said about ducks and walking and quacking.
Yeah. If it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a duck or a goose. Either way, it's some bird
right, Siobhan. It shouldn't be that easy to frame a man, but we have a blueprint for that.
That's
the blueprint.
Wait, I got a question. I thought you was innocent until proven guilty.
Nah, that ain't how they doing it no more. They set a precedent with Bill Cosby. If we allowed the Bill Cosby thing to go down, you can always do that now. To
something happened 50 years ago, right. And now we're gonna go to jail. Like,
how do you get prison time for zero evidence? Like when you can't even bring up a lawsuit, or you can't even bring up charges against a guy because the statute of limitations are done.
I thought it was 7 years.
Well, okay, so
I'm saying that's with
the Bill Cosby, right? But with the Bill Cosby thing, remember some of it was 20, 30 years ago.
30 years ago,
right? So
even 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm. The worst case scenario I thought was going to happen with Bill Cosby is that, well, look, man, they don't have a case, so I think maybe it's going to look bad for Bill Cosby. He's going to lose a bunch of money endorsements, and he's probably going to have to settle. Mm-hmm. But for him to get jail time, I was like, are you like, you're supposed to have evidence, and evidence is not I have 20 people saying the same thing. That is not evidence.
So
No.
so there was one case that happened like recently, or well, more recent, that was still in the statute of limitations, and it was the girl that looked like Weird Al. So,
Right.
you know, I'm not going to say. I'll say that if that was true with Bill, then it's also true that he's losing his sight, because. Like Weird Al, man.
We 15 minutes in.
Matter of fact, I'm wrong. She looked like Howard Stern, not Weird Al. No, for real. It's Howard Stern, for real.
It was both. Was that the same one that which one of them?
They was Canadian. They was like, it happened, but I went back over there the next week, and then it happened again.
Man, you can't even use common sense no more, man. I'm like, golly. Hey, so man, crazy, man.
But again, as disclaimer, we're not taking up for Bill Cosby. If whatever he did,
why not?
No, wait.
Why not? Because Bill didn't do nothing.
Wait. But at the same time, we do have literally just had a woman that commented. So you got to think of it on both sides. So you mean to tell me if this man literally was like drugging and raping women, you're fine with that?
we ain't got to walk on eggshells when we talk about people being retarded.
Oh no,
so we ain't
I'm not. I didn't say it like that. I was saying if that was the case, you know, he's still a piece of shit.
There you go. There you go. Free Bill.
Hey, real life, man. But I'm gonna tell you how real it is. Like, so again, we mentioned at the top of the show that I'm a student, and I have a little
of the
friend.
Game.
No. Have a little friend, man, and she's a real cool little young girl, and we was about to take a test, and I told her good luck. I was walking by, and I told her good luck and tapped her on the shoulder. And then I went back and was like, yo, this is 2021. Y'all ain't about to me too me.
Yeah.
I said, hey, listen, I don't know. You know, I apologize. I did not ask for your permission to tap you on the shoulder. I don't know what this thing is, you know what I'm saying? But I meant no harm by it. And she kind of laughed, and she was like, yo, that's the first time anybody's ever said anything like that to me. I was like, yo, I'm an adult, and I ain't trying to go to jail for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the Me Too movement is real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say to anybody, man, in this post-Bill Cosby world, man, you got to make sure that you're intending, like, all the way through everything you do. If you got a little chicken, you at the crib, man, you gotta be like, hey, listen, do I have your permission to go to the next base? You know, do I have your permission to go a little further?
It's getting to the point where
what happened?
And which is good. You just can't be a womanizer, man. Like,
wait, I gotta stop
get
this.
You
wait up.
That you trust and roll with that. Like, I can understand him being a young man with a lot of money, and they throwing it at him. And you can throw it at people on Instagram or whatever it is. Like, it could be that easy. And for these girls who are Instagram models and who pride themselves off being able to get, you know, famous dudes and stuff like that, they have no problem of actually going to your DMs and pretty much telling you can come get these draws, just fly me out. And that's what doing. Like,
the word on the street is it's not sexual harassment if she's attracted to you. It's only sexual harassment if you're ugly.
Look, he was flying masseuses to his house, and I'm like, okay, you flying a masseuse from 2 states over, like it ain't no masseuse in Houston. A man once told me it's only sexual. Hey,
Chris, I just said the same thing, bro.
You ugly, would never put that on you.
Yo, so wait, Jay, or anybody on the show, anybody never had the situation where she was like, no, but she arched the back so you can slide the panties off?
Nah, I always stop at no. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've been married for 16 years. I can't remember.
All right, all of y'all.
Those are great answers.
I have no recollection of how it went down back then. As a matter of fact, before I was married, I never lived with a female, so it was already yes before I got there. Hey, or else I wouldn't.
Wasn't going over there.
Hey, look.
I guess I'm the man down up in this topic. You just.
Hey, don't lie. And the funniest thing is Zoe didn't even answer.
and I'm still the man down. All right, let me just get back to drinking my Patron.
Hey, me and Mel checked out of there quick, boy.
I know, right? Hey, y'all turn the way in, man. The calling number is right there, 336-456-6453. Call and tell us what y'all think, man.
Hey, man, those some great answers.
Those were some real good answers, man. I should be a politician.
Y'all were quick with it, too. Y'all were quick.
Boy, y'all fan, I love it.
Hey,
I love it. Not today, not ever.
But yeah,
bro. But I just like my confidence because I just knew I was gonna get a 1. Yeah, that happened to me. No. Wait. Slim. Wait. Time out before I said I'm the man. I gotta get a 1.
Hopefully I missed this one.
Wait, hold on, Slim.
Yeah,
we was talking about women. Wait,
hold on. Stop. I like that word.
That is definitely a word now.
Your word.
Wait. Some women say no to look respectable or less thoughtable. If that's a word, that is a word.
It's a word now.
We knew exactly what you was talking about, but they really don't mean it. Okay.
You know what, Slim? I don't even need your response, but I'm asking you anyway. Because
no.
So Slim, you never had a situation.
Wait. We got a female right here.
Hey, Siobhan, call in.
But she gotta type it. While she's typing, let me ask Slim. Slim, you never had a female that you was about to beat the cheeks and you was pulling on the underwear. She's like, no, but she arched the back so you can take the drawers off.
Hey, hold on. Let me
you
give
never had that situation.
Let me give Slim answer before Slim. Hey, one time I was with this woman and I said to me, hey, Slim, I want you. And I said, shit, everybody want me.
That's kind of right. I walk in the door, baby. I
love Slim.
That's kind of right, dude. Hey. My partner had one rule: no pants in my bed.
But why is it so complicated like that? Why in a woman's world or a woman's mind, why would no ever not mean no? Why would no also something mean yes?
Because we giving them the credit of making sense with their words and actions.
No, I tell them all the time they don't make no sense.
They never make sense because they're unreasonable.
Yeah,
but
say
come
no,
on now.
But if you leave her alone, he weak. You need to take this pussy, earn it. All right, take anything. It. Now you're on ESPN 16 times for 16 cups.
Right. So let me see if I can translate this right here though. Some women say no to look respectable and less thoughtable, but they really don't mean it. Let me see if I can translate.
Yeah.
So
no. Now that's a no that she really probably don't want it.
Hey, put the number back up so she can say so she can see it and call in.
Okay.
So we need you on the call.
Let me see if I can translate. So what it is okay, we both want to do the same thing. However, I'm not going to be the woman to initiate it because then you're going to think less of me. But I still want it to happen, but you just got to be persistent. That way I can sleep well at night knowing I didn't jump your bones. It just happened.
Jump your bones? Jumping bones?
So it's in their mind, it's more respectable if it just happened and you slipped on the banana peel and landed on some meat.
And that's the setup. That's the setup.
Hello, caller. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Did I explain it well?
I got off because I was trying to dial the number.
Okay, so here's my explanation.
Okay.
In a woman's
first of all, welcome the man down.
Yeah. Welcome the man down. First time caller. In a woman's head, right? They feel like, okay, we might want the same thing. However, I don't want you to think less of me by me jumping your bones.
Well, for one, it's not a might. Most women know what they want to do before they get there. 9 times out of 10, we already know what's going to happen before we get there.
But you don't want to be the one to initiate all of it.
Huh?
But females don't want to initiate it.
Some of them don't, right? And so when the man starts, they know they want it. They're already feeling that they want to go there, but they don't want to come off like a stop. So they be like, no, stop, wait, all that crap. But they know they still want you to do it. And as you continue, 9 times out of 10, y'all succeed.
But that's so weird.
One time you go to jail. That one time you go to jail and you telling that man, no, stop.
Right. So I feel like it turns when they don't get something that they want out of the situation.
Right.
That's what it turns into. I said no. I said stop. I didn't want to because something didn't go down the way they wanted it to go down. They didn't get the result that they thought they was going to get. So now it turns to I said no.
That's so unfair.
If you have money.
Yes, that is so unfair. And you're right. You're right. So pretty much 90% of hookups by definition is rape. Because at any point in time that you say no, then no means no.
Y'all were technically supposed to stop. Like, what if you're actually okay? Now I'm talking too much, but what if you're actually in the moment? You know, and sometimes.
Right.
Yo, wait.
Right.
I got a big situation. Well, I dropped the ball up in this one, or the lack of balls being dropped. So I was by this girl. I slept by her, and it was one of the situations. This was in my before I became cash. You know what I'm saying? So, right. So I was by a house. I slept in a bed. Pretty ass Puerto Rican chick. So I was in a bed with the. And of course, you know, things was, you know, leading towards, I'm thinking I'm about to smash. Right. And so I kissed her on her neck and she was liking it. And then I turned her over and she willingly turned over. And then when I got on top and I kissed, she was like, no. And then I stopped. So wait. No. Wait. The next day when me and her was talking, I was on my way to work. She was like, last night when you stopped, why did you stop? I was like, because you said stop. I was like, she was like, once you had kissed me on my neck, I was ready to fuck. And I was like, motherfucker, oh shit. And I literally had to, like, I was already running late for work because I'm pretty sure every dude up in here, once you buy that chick house, she's like, ooh, I'm gonna try to see if I can squeeze something in again. But no, I was already running late and I was like, I passed the opportunity.
But
so hold on.
Let him go. Yeah,
hold on. So what are you saying, Kay?
So because of that, you know,
you said you
no means
no. So you stopped because she said no.
Correct.
Okay,
but she did
good. You protected yourself. That's good.
Right, but it was what I was saying in the beginning. A lot of no's really don't mean no, but it's just weird.
Hey, so Paula, let me ask you this. And without without getting too deep, do you prescribe to the I'm gonna say no, but I don't mean it?
I don't play games when it comes to that. So again, in that case where he was talking about, why would you lay in the bed with a man and you have no intention of going there? That's teasing. Why are you even putting yourself in that situation? Why even make him feel? You know, the should I go for it? Should I not go for it? Like, why even put him in that situation?
Right.
So I think it boils down to know who you're dealing with. Because at our age, that shouldn't happen. We should be mature enough to have a conversation even about sex. Are you with it tonight if I stay over there? Are you not with it if I stay over there? That way, he ain't got to figure out what this kiss means. Because if I already tell you not getting it, you can kiss me until whatever happens, you already know it's not going down that way. But
going back to Watson, right? A lot of these women, like a couple of them was masseuse, right? So it was his masseuse, and some of them was just random girls from Instagram and stuff like that, right? And they live in that lifestyle where they're going from city to city, they leaving their old lady behind with the kids, right? And you playing in, you know, intense NFL. It's mentally taxing as well because you got the stress of winning and the whole world talking about you.
He's single, by the way,
and all of that stuff. Like, they dealing with a lot, and they got to release some way, somehow, and they usually do it the closest thing that's to them. Oh, here's a masseuse. She's pretty, and I know she probably, you know, if you're working in sports medicine and around athletes, you probably like athletes. You know, so a lot of them you know, that's probably what they're dealing with. They're probably getting a lot of females like that and knocking them down right now. What for 16 females to come out and say, well, you know, oh, he made me give him oral, or he asked me to massage him on his groin close to his meat, or he would.
And again, how do you make someone do that without a gun?
Exactly.
You can't make somebody do that. That's work. All of that takes a lot of work.
What if he had a pulled groin and he needed his?
Like the second girl that came out was like, hey, I gave him a massage, or I showed up to give him a massage, and he wouldn't put a towel on. He wanted the massage butt naked.
Okay,
right?
so I was in school for massage. So at that point, you leave.
Okay, and she did.
Compromise the situation, you leave.
And she did, but she still was the second lawsuit.
But so listen, a man has a right to not wear clothes on his massage.
That is true.
But I'm saying, like, so he said, hey, I don't want to wear anything. You can do your job. She said, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing my job there. He didn't say anything sexual to her.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this junk is all.
Say that man need to put on clothes if he don't want to.
This junk is all cap. All cap, man. This is all cap. I'm not buying it, man. But hey, Siobhan, I appreciate you calling.
Appreciate the call.
Yeah, get off.
Yes.
Get off.
Thank you.
Get off.
Thank you for helping me out.
I know, she didn't. She almost put.
Yeah, that's messed up, bro.
Hey,
that's all messed up.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hear the I don't know if y'all talked about it already because I was trying to run for my 2-year-old. That Deshaun Watson camp putting that out to drop his trade value.
No, who said that?
I heard that on a podcast I was listening to earlier. They said that's the Deshaun Watson team putting that out.
Well, I doubt that, man, because that's 16 females has got real lawsuits.
Well, you saw one of them settle for $500.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this is
$500.
Boy, this junk is coming straight out of the Twilight Zone.
I ain't making this up. I know I be drunk, but I ain't had the chance to drink today. So y'all got sober me today.
So here's the question.
One of them settled for in a civil lawsuit. $500. Something ain't right about it.
Did these things happen during COVID?
That is a good question.
Did they have a mask on?
I mean, so at the end of the day, we have to ask the hard hitting questions.
That's us. That's what we do.
That's what I was.
So did it happen during COVID? Like, I'm not gonna say that Mr. Watson is blameless, but I'm gonna say that at least one of those 16 women is a motherfucking lie. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
I'm gonna go with all of them.
I was trying to see. That's why I'm glad I wasn't drinking.
I'm gonna go with all of them.
You can't go with all of them.
They lying. Look, come on, man. Any look, I'm telling you, I don't care. And I know all the psych reasons why this could exist, but I'm telling you, for someone to be assaulted sexually or raped or any of those things, and you can't tell me the way these women are strong and independent and the way they snap their neck and talk back to their man and all this stuff, that they're afraid to go and report it the next day.
Facts.
For you to wait years and now I have the courage because girl 1, 2, and 3 said it. So now let me jump on the bandwagon. No.
What I won't do.
Hold on, Jay. Let me say this. I deal with, in my profession,
we know
sexual harassment, sexual assault, discrimination on a daily basis. And what we follow in our policy and in the instruction, we do not allow 2 cases to be joined for this reason, because what one story can't be proven, they'll try to piggyback with multiple stories that sound the same, and now they all become somehow credible, but they can't stand alone by themselves. If you take each one of these cases on its own individually, they all would be boom, boom, no, unsubstantiated, because there's no evidence there. Their only evidence is it's 16 females saying similar things, so it has to be fixed.
That's their entire
That's
case.
not right.
So let me say this. I agree with everything you just said. The thing that I don't agree with is the blanket statement that you said right before that about that that a victim wouldn't come forward the next day. I don't want to ever speak to how victims may operate. I have never in my life been victimized in that way.
Fair. You had something stolen from you though.
Yeah. Not that.
Your dad's mountain bike. That mountain bike I left.
Yeah.
They got stolen. You didn't wait 6 years to come and be like, hey, I got the courage to confront you about this mountain bike 6 years later because somebody else said you stole something.
I got 6 of them.
Right. So you was a victim that day.
Yeah.
And it didn't take you one day to confront.
What if I got 6 mountain bikes?
Yeah, but so again, man, I just I don't want someone to hear this and say, hey, I was a victim and I didn't say nothing right away, so I shouldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's 100% fair.
So if you have been victimized in any way by anyone,
yes,
it's never too late to speak up.
That's true.
Now, however,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mr. Watson is victimizing these women. I said it. Now, if he is, then here's my question. There's not even the threat of legal action here.
No.
Civil.
Why?
Because he didn't force himself upon any of these women.
He
didn't force himself.
So if there's no legal case here, then civically, show ass up. Dig in.
Right.
I wish it was that easy.
Right. But the funny thing, just like he didn't force himself, he didn't touch them. He wasn't forcing them to touch him. So I think he had sex with one of them. But that's the different. That's the different.
All of them. But that's
no. He didn't. Juvenile said, if I'm in a room with a chick and she don't want to be
like a man,
she gonna be doing things.
All right.
I got a better. I told you, Lil Wayne, baby.
Right.
When
Jay, you sure you're not?
come to
Jay,
your
wait. Time out, Jay. You sure you're not from New Orleans? Because every time I throw out a reference, you catch it, and every time, I'm just, you know what? You got an honorary NO card, bro. You got an honorary NO card.
Not until you know this one.
That cash money,
you know this one.
Different, boy.
Hey, you got a little small waist, nice hip.
Bro, I remember when I said a whole master. I know limit rhyme. He here, him here.
Hey, I just realized Slim had a mic. That mic was in the other room.
I've been talking. Nobody heard me.
I heard you, but I'm like, put the mic to use, man. At least put it somewhere close in proximity to your mouth.
That's what Deshaun Watson told him.
And this is why Slim is valuable.
I tried to miss this Deshaun Watson conversation.
And that's why we'll never have a real sponsor that's gonna pay.
Unless it's going up.
Oh my god!
Hey, matter of fact, if you laughed at that Slim joke, you need to go to the
look at court.
310
IG. That's why I tried to come after Deshaun Watson conversation.
Yo, hey, shout out to Lamar. Yo, you out of Facebook jail, bro?
Lamar back.
Well, why was he in Facebook jail? He was talking about this Deshaun stuff.
I wonder why he didn't comment on the post with Tyreek Hill. It's like, bro, I'm signed. Like, normally,
shout out to Tyreek Hill for that. Shout out to Tyreek Hill for that.
You didn't see it? He had posted, man.
They tried to restructure his deal. And Tyreek Hill said, man, hey, once I'm signed, I'm signed.
I feel
what I told y'all about that, though.
But they just signed him last offseason. So
and now they want him to do what? Save the owner money for Patrick Mahomes?
They should. They made a deal, and he produced. I can see if he came in and was a shell of himself, and it was like, hey, look, we still trying to win.
Shit. You signed me to that. You paid me that.
Wait, someone had said, and when you restructure your deal, that's upfront money. No, it is not.
Not
a lot
always.
of times, yes, that's what. A lot of times it'll be voidable. When they restructure deals, you have to check the fine print because a lot of it is incentive based and they prolong it over 5, 10. That's why New Orleans.
Hey, Cash,
right?
You bet not tell me no R-related reconstruction.
So
Bro,
what they was asking Tyreek Hill to do though, specifically, was to take a roster bonus and change it into an incentive-based bonus. And that man said, "Wait a minute, I get money just for being on the team, and then you want me to take that guaranteed money and say no, it's based off my performance? Nah, hell nah. Why would I do that? Why would anybody do that? Get your money, buddy.
Nah,
get your money. They had a chance.
Man. They
had
a
chance to write the contract when y'all did the contract.
Who said? Let's give Patrick Mahomes $50 million
in a baseball team?
Yeah.
Whoever said it, I appreciate that. However, he would have signed for a lot less.
This man's name is Tyreek. He wants every goddamn dollar y'all owe him, bro. Like, no.
Say Zoe, speak to this. You know this is my motto, right? I love players that want to be talked about like Michael Jordan and Joe Montana. I love it, right? But when you start putting your legacy over the money you can earn,
gotta say Pilgrims, bro.
That don't make sense to me, man. Forget the legacy. All the legacy is what someone's gonna say coming out of their mouth about you.
That's
get the paper.
You got to. You have to, because if I incentivize or if Tyreek Hill incentivizes getting 500 yards the first 2 games in the play 1 of the new season, he breaks his leg. So he just took some guaranteed money, and because of injury, especially the sport that they play football, man. They play
preach.
Like, I got a question for you, bro.
He has a family, he has kids, he has all these people that he's probably taking care of. He's probably the breadwinner for his cousins, extended family. Absolutely.
Unless his cousin Grant Hill, he's the breadwinner of that family. Now I got a question for you. It's not an incentive-based contract like marriage.
Yes, it actually is.
Yeah. And who wants to do that?
Hold on, say it again, Slim. Hold on.
It's an incentive-based contract, a marriage. I got to do all this to keep you when you owe me that anyway.
So you know what? Now I'm thinking about something else. I know.
Kanye West.
I know where you're going.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
Now you got me thinking about marriage contracts. Should marriage contracts be incentive-based?
Yes.
Should we change it? Should I be able to go to the court and be like, part of the contract was
I need head every night?
I got a better one for you.
I'm not qualified to speak on this subject at all.
Me neither, but I'm gonna speak on it anyway.
Myself.
I got a better one for you.
Okay.
Too Short, and I quote, said at 5 years, the marriage should be revisited. And both people sign, you sign on for another 5 years. If you walk out at 15, you signed on for life. You can't leave. But every 5 years, both y'all gotta sign that shit.
I think that's a marriage that don't have kids involved. That could be done. Yeah, maybe you renew it every 5 to 10 years, right?
That's what he was saying. I'm
good with that. But I think it's 2 different types of marriages. I think it's one marriage that was following the blueprint.
Jay, what was that a bag of?
Bro, people, let me speak straight, Kaz. You've interrupted 17 conversations. I think one marriage follows 18. The blueprint of what's in the Bible, and another marriage is just secular
bullshit.
Right? So I think you have to make a choice when you're signing marriage contracts. Are you getting married under the Christian standards? Or you want to be married on the circular stand?
That's why I got to disagree with you. Because that dude should put that down.
I think it should be.
Got to put that down. The dude got to let that be known.
It should be,
before we get that. Hey, motherfucker.
This is
you
the
not
law.
coming in this marriage. First of all, we can't be giving these. Hey, James Harden example again. Cardi B. I don't cook. I don't clean. But all these hoes getting wedding rings for doing what job? No,
but that's what I'm saying. I think it should be clear up front for both parties, and whoever is initiating that marriage certificate, I think you should be able to differentiate. Because now I want to be able to hold you accountable for certain things. If a woman's trying to get divorced and she took vows of better or worse, to death do us part and all that stuff, I think you shouldn't be able to divorce at all unless I was putting your life at jeopardy.
What if I wanted to?
I think you got to make a person live up to vows.
Young Curtis said that
they gotta earn it before they get to the altar.
Curtis said that marriage is an investment on friendship.
Who said that?
Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. Smartest thing to do that was said.
Yo, rappers are they're the poets of time, man.
But that nigga wrong, man.
That's the smartest thing he ever said, man.
It is.
You take a friendship / relationship and invest into it and get married. Like somebody asked him, would he ever get married, and that was his answer. He was like, I don't invest in people.
He was right, but he was wrong.
An investment in friendship.
You got to choose to make that investment, though, right?
I say this. I don't think people know the depth of the vows that they take once they take them.
They do. They don't. They're not held to the fire. They're not held to the fire.
No, they don't know the depth of it.
I could come to your job and do a half-ass job and you still pay me everything, I'm going to show up.
Hey, Jay, but I think the smartest thing Curtis said was, if I went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear?
It's along the lines we said, unconditional love. Women don't love unconditionally. They love with a condition.
Which is fine.
I think everybody does.
The man should understand that, though. No, I think men love harder than women. That man should understand that going in, this woman with me for something. So make her do everything I need her to do to keep it. I ain't gonna just give this shit to you for nothing.
Why are we making those?
Caller, what's up?
Because you know that woman ain't gonna give it to you if you don't supply that shit.
Caller, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little bit low.
Hold on.
Plus Slim Kiggs is loud.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What's up? What you got on the top?
Hey man, I think marriage is. I think we all got outside of what marriage really is, and everybody's marrying for the honeymoon. Everybody's marrying for the honeymoon phase.
Right.
So it's making it real hard when the hard times hit. Even if you got the wrong person, if I got the right mindset to do some stuff, I think it's made perfect then. But if you got somebody who quick to run to their girlfriends or even a husband, quick to tell their homeboys, we can hold it in better than a female can. But I think the collapse of a marriage is because of that. Everybody, it's the honeymoon, being attracted and being drawn to the honeymoon phase, and not for the hard times. That's really, you're gonna have a whole lot more hard times. I ain't gonna say more than your honeymoon phase, but your honeymoon phase is just a phase. That's why they call it the honeymoon phase. Right. But everybody chasing that.
Let me ask you a question. What's the purpose of marriage? Because I think everybody has a different idea of what the purpose of marriage is, or they was taught different, or they never was taught at all. So what do you think the purpose of a marriage is?
Okay, but me personally, I think the purpose of it, because it was instituted in the Bible, so it's to keep you. It was back in the day. It was more so to keep you from saying, like, if I know I'm a hoe out here and I'm running around knocking them loose, if I still want to get to heaven, it says it's better to marry than to burn. So if I join alliances with a woman, she's to push me to be better in my walk, and vice versa. So I think it's a joining, a partnership of, we got a goal we're trying to reach. So if you're not on the same track with the person off the gate, you're already heading in the wrong direction.
See, and I don't think that's everybody's definition. Like, if we just take the panel, my definition of a marriage is, it's something that's necessary for your seed to continue. The only purpose of a marriage is to join two people and two families, and to continue the being fruitful. That's the purpose is, I'm getting to help me so I can see my seeds come out of that. That is the whole purpose. Nature tells us that. The Bible tells us that.
I think that at one time that was true. I think that with I don't got to marry you for you to have this little a young nation out here. So
Right.
I think now that the purpose of marriage for me is in a world full of people, we chose to do life with each other. We have made a commitment to each other. We have said that no matter what happens, I choose you, you choose me. We're gonna figure this thing out called life together.
You said that.
But the hard part about that, I agree. I don't think that it's just to procreate, because just like Train said, man, I can procreate with anybody.
Anybody can get this seed.
Yeah. You know, I can sow the oats to somebody I just met yesterday if that's what I chose to do. I think where it comes in that is when you are marrying without knowing what your foundation is, because you like me. And it is your fault. It's both parties' fault, but a lot.
No, it's not. It's that man's fault. You gotta know that shit before he even make her. Make that woman earn that shit. You ain't gonna get the marriage thing unless you show me you could earn it. But that means doing what the fuck I tell you when I tell you to do it.
But
if you can't do it, get the fuck
that would be perfect if you were marrying Slim. Right. That's the thing. That would be perfect if you was marrying yourself. Like if I could tell, hey, the thing is, the balance is always going to be off. Yes, I do feel like those things got to be, set aside in the beginning. But if you like, for example, myself, I got married really, really, really young, and I'm fortunate to still be married to this day. But at the beginning of it, I didn't. The foundation, stupid. The foundation was we're gonna try to emulate what we think a marriage should be.
And somebody tell that girl, we're not a team. I'm the owner, and you the player. And you ain't no team.
Well, hold on. No, you own something, Slim. But let Zoe finish.
You are. You definitely are, because at the end of the day, there are things that you need from a woman. Correct.
Yes.
There are things that you need, and there are things.
Hold on. Her woman.
I got a question for him.
Is that the only thing you need from a woman? Is her womb?
That's the main thing.
Nah,
but you get womb from anybody.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Who said the song "Loving You Is Something for Life"?
Wait.
Simp. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is a man's job in a marriage? What is he before the woman even know you? What are you supposed to do? What they say you're supposed to do?
What, a provider?
All right, along those lines.
Hold on. What's the question again? You said before
husband's job, universally speaking.
No, it's not. It's not. See, that's the thing. That's what we getting confused. And that's why I said it has to be two different standards, and it has to be.
Oh no, I'm with
distinct
that.
from each other. So if you are a Bible believer, if you are a Christian or whatever, or whoever believes the Bible, whatever you want to title it as,
biblically,
if you believe the Bible, your job as a husband is to lead and cover your wife and your family. That's why I disagree when Siobhan said it's a partnership. That women would want it to be a partnership, but you can't be Christian and believe the Bible and then say out of your mouth it's a partnership when God disagrees with that.
So you believe with me 50-50 don't fucking exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
It shouldn't exist.
It's still so first of all, it's always a partnership.
It's not a partnership.
Not if I don't. Hey, is it a partnership if you play for the Chiefs?
Jay, when you work for someone and they're your boss, are y'all partners?
Absolutely.
No, y'all not.
Absolutely.
No, y'all
absolutely.
Not.
Was you a parent when you was under your mom's roof? Were y'all partners?
Absolutely. Still.
No.
Here's the thing.
Right.
that you guys have to understand. Mm-hmm. And once you understand this, life will be better for everyone. Everyone has a role to play. Mm-hmm. It's a partnership. Right. So partnership.
I see where Jay. I see where you're going at. I see where you're going at.
You are a parent. That's your role in the partnership with your child. Y'all are partners. The name of your partnership. Hold on, Slim. The name of your partnership is family. Your role is parent, their role is child. They can
Jay,
take out of their role.
Jay, you just
can take out of your role.
You just remix the back end of what you were saying to make it match what partnership. That's not what partnership is. Jay,
No.
Hold on.
That is exactly what partnership is. So me and my employer are partners.
Wait, Jay.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. There's work that he expects. There's a paycheck that I expect.
No, you remix.
If one of us do not meet the expectations, this partnership
that's
is over.
standards, my man.
Jay, that's not what partnership is. Jay, if me and you start a business and we 50-50 partners, that's a partnership.
No, that's 50-50 partners. I didn't say 50-50 partners.
If I own a business.
The reason I got to disagree.
I didn't say 50-50.
If I went and I invested 20% into ownership of the Atlanta Hawks, guess what? I am still part owner. That means partnership. Part means partner. That means that I am part. Yes, there's somebody with a bigger stake in the company than me, and that's fine. It's just like a basketball team. We are starting 5 right now. I'm the leading scorer. I'm the bucket getter. At the end of the day, we still are a team because guess what? Jay's gonna crash these boards. Slim gonna be on the corner, doggone waiting to catch.
No, I ain't still on the corner, nothing. I got the damn ball, and y'all gonna be on the corner. That's my job. I'm letting you know that before we get on the team. It's my team. It's my marriage. But get in that corner, be a star. Get them rebounds. I ain't doing shit else.
But guess what? If you ain't the best player on the team, that ain't your role.
But she ain't the best player on the team.
Hey, listen. In every partnership, somebody got to lead.
Somebody has facts.
Somebody got to lead. Somebody got to follow.
Somebody. Unless they're taking a relation with 3 people, that better be that man that lead.
Listen, here's the thing. I am the leader of my family.
Right.
Facts.
I eat first.
That's not what they mean when they say partner. That's not what they mean.
No, listen, Melvin. Not only am I the leader of my family, I lead in such a way that my wife doesn't mind following.
All right.
I don't have to lead with an iron fist.
Jay, for Christians that believe the Bible, I want you to go and find me where the partner term is coming from, because what I see is head and I see a subordinate.
So for Christians, let me ask you this. So if everybody's a part of the body of Christ, the head is the head, but part of the body is the arm. Part of the body is the foot. You cannot have a complete body without a team. You cannot have a complete. Listen,
what you're saying is you can't have a marriage without a woman and a man. That's facts.
No, that's not what
I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, my point is when you have a pair, in order to have a pair, you have to have both pairs.
Great.
So you have to
like
have
literally
both
like.
This is great.
But the structure is documented, and what I'm trying to get my point I'm trying to get across is that the modern day woman has got it very confused on what their role and what the order of things is. And
I agree with that.
The terminology that we use is very important. I know that you're breaking down partnership to an extent, but what I'm saying is when they use partner, they're not talking about what you're talking about. They're saying that order of man, woman is not the deal. They're saying equal. So stop. Let's not say partner. Let's say equal. Are the man and woman equal in the structure of a marriage?
It's equal in the structure of society.
Before I answer that one, I think we're playing off of semantics right now because you actually get. But Mel and Slim, I get where y'all coming from, but my morals align with Zoe and Jay right now. But I get what y'all coming from. But this is the thing.
I'm gonna explain to you why. Were you raised by your mom?
Wait.
Were you raised by your mom?
Wait, I didn't. That's funny how you can ask me a question while I'm talking, but as soon as you ask a question, you expect an answer. Mel.
Okay.
I just want to say this. And we all can agree with this. 4 of us out of the 5 are in the military. Well, were or are currently in the military.
Facts.
American society is different. That is different. The rest of the world is the rest of the world, and America is America. the land of the free. And these these people run off up in the deep end with that free shit. Mm-hmm. No, let me see let me see an individual try to cross the border to end up in Japan. In America, it's frowned upon when we try to instill border control. That's funny. And I know I'm going off about a deep end, but I'm trying to prove a point of just how different society is here in America. Mm-hmm. I agree with Slim and Melvin, but at the same time, I align my morals with Zoe and Jay. That's so funny to say that shit. I see where y'all two are coming from.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
No, right. I see where y'all two coming from, but I agree with Zoe and Jay.
And to answer the question, are they equal?
Oh yeah, wait. Melvin, my biological mother raised me. My biological father had me. Well, mother and father had me out of wedlock. My father was married. To answer your question, Melvin,
I don't want to cut my big dog off because I got a bad habit of doing that, and I'm sorry. But to that question of I got a better question for you. Who do you go to relationship advice for?
If he was alive and if I had a connection with him, my father.
All right, that's all. Because I don't understand people that go to women for relationship advice. They mama, auntie, none of that shit. She's going to speak for the side of the enemy. But you know what? My bad, big dog. Go ahead.
No, but you know, Slim, that question is the same thing that I just saw. So I seen this question.
Who trained y'all guys?
So the question on Facebook.
Who coaching them?
I got Bill Belichick as my coach damn near. Boy, Slim done read me. Hey, shout out my daddy. He done start watching this shit too. Slim done read me right like I don't know what, bro.
So the question was, could a single woman teach a young boy how to be a man? And I agree with that. But that's exactly what Slim just said.
Right.
So to answer the question, are they equal? My answer seems like I'm riding the fence, but it's not. Yeah, they're equal as in equally important.
Jay, come on.
Let me finish.
I'm with you, Jay. I'm with you. I see where you're going at.
We're not. That's not the question, though. I didn't say anything about importance.
They are equally important
from the perspective of God.
Let him elaborate. Let him elaborate, Mel.
I am, but we're only speaking about Christians because we know it's a different standard for the world. The world has a totally different standard,
right?
But if you have
America is by itself.
We're not bringing.
So in my marriage,
we're talking about the Bible only and Christians only. The way God sees it, are man and woman equal?
No.
What does that have to do with the relationship status?
Right.
Everything.
I'm gonna say yeah.
No, because guess what? At the end of the day, even as a Christian man, then you know that yes, the man is supposed to be the head, and I get that as far as hierarchy when it comes to it. But at the same time, expectation.
It should be a period right there.
No, it shouldn't be a period. As a Christian man, are you not supposed to love your wife like Christ loved the church?
No, that's a different conversation.
No, it's not a different conversation.
If I walk in the room,
Christ love the church. How did he love the church?
If I walk
his life for it.
Wait. If I walk in, hold on.
So if it's something, let me finish. If it's something that I'm going to give my life for, if I am going to call this the bridegroom, if this that means I have to hold it to a certain standard. So at the end of the day, I don't have to rule just like Jay said with an iron fist because that's not how Christ led the church.
Wait,
but
this is the second time Zoe ever implemented that. The first time Zoe ever implemented that, it was when I was talking about the NASCAR driver in the noose when he was like, I'm gonna finish. No, Melvin.
You interrupt all that good stuff he was saying to say that.
But you know it's serious. Because my whole point was, it's serious. Anytime Zoe like, no, let me finish.
That's fair.
But at the end of the day, so the point I'm trying to make is, I agree that biblically, the man is the head of the family. But just like Jay said, the head, if I steal something with my left hand and I cut it off, if there's a period, then why are you married, Mel?
Wait. Wait.
Dun,
You
need some sound effects, Mel.
Wait. Period. The man is the head. Period. That's all. That's if I'm trying to establish that. Period. We both agree on that. Period.
Yeah,
the reason why it's a but after that is because there are preconceived notions on what that means to some people, and what it is when a woman hears that the man is the head. What they also hear is, I'm not important. So now you have to feel like you got to put a but on the end of that and explain why a woman is important. But no one ever said anything about a woman not being important. My only thing was, okay.
Let's take the other side, Melvin. What a lesser mind man hears when he's the head is, I'm in control.
But look, these are all things that are assumptions.
No,
I'm not.
Hold on. No. You cannot. I will not allow, because you can do what you want to, but I will not. You will not go unchecked if you say that a woman says that I'm not important, and you don't let me say that a lesser minded man will say that I am running this show. This is my show. No. Those are mutually together.
If I say a true statement and you agree with it and the Bible agrees with it, it should be a period right there.
You added a woman says I'm not important
because the but came, and I said the reason why the but. I'm explaining that the but came because you're trying to help that case. You're trying to help that case that I'm not making. I'm not making that case. Like you're speaking to something that I haven't even said. All I ask is, who's the head?
No, your argument was, why is marriage shouldn't be a partnership? It shouldn't be a partnership, and that was the beginning.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not.
It has to be. It has to be to be.
What God disagrees.
Well, okay. Let's go on record.
I want you to get your wife to call in. Get your wife to call in right now, please.
No, that's not happening.
I'll go inside right now.
Trust me.
I'll go inside right now.
Hey,
Slim, we don't need you. Slim.
No, yeah, you do.
We already know.
Your marriage a partnership.
Is my marriage a partnership?
What you mean a partnership? No.
It absolutely has to be. And it has nothing to do with her.
We must not different.
It has nothing to do with her. That's the part Melvin is refusing to hear.
What?
Melvin, listen, I know you. Not man down you, I know you.
Okay.
Your marriage, sir, is a partnership as well.
Absolutely.
And it's all because hold on. Listen, a partnership is two people or more working together for a common goal. It doesn't say who leads. It doesn't say who follows. It just says that everyone's working toward the same goal. That's a partnership. If you don't believe it, look it up. I don't even have to look it up.
Listen.
Here's the thing.
Will you admit that when a woman says that, they don't mean what you just said? When a woman says it's a partnership,
absolutely,
they mean 50-50 equal.
Absolutely.
You know that.
However, listen.
So why are you speaking
when a
to
dummy tells me that water's not wet, it's actually dry, it's the air that makes it wet, I say to that dummy, your ass up. I'm not going to argue with dummies.
Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're speaking to something that no one, that you know good and well, my idea of partnership in this sense has nothing to do with the simplistic terms of we're working toward the same goal.
That's the definition of the word, though. So when you say that marriage is not the definition of the word partnership, that's where the argument came in.
For sure.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, but
the thing that we should have been doing, that we could have spent the last 10 minutes on,
is when I remixed and said take partnership out and use equal, which I did.
No. What we should have been doing is saying that every role in every partnership is important. There are zero outside of the business world in relationships. There are 0 50-50 partnerships in the history of the world. There are none. They don't exist. Period.
Except
that's my question.
You know what's funny? We start this topic. This topic line is Deshaun Watson in the 16 cases, and we're talking about marriage.
I knew it was going that way. That's why I'm gonna be honest with you.
I said there's one thing, and then Slim, you said the last thing, and we'll move on.
Yeah.
Show me a modern woman, and I will show you a woman who describes her marriage as a 50-50 partnership.
What they say? For every bad business.
So y'all just advocated for a 50-50 partnership because you know it is exactly
Nobody
what they mean.
advocated for that, Mel.
You just did.
Hey, listen.
50-50
So
partnership.
if that be the case, no. And I'll say this and then Slim will close this out. If that be the case, then I will take a 50-50 partnership with my wife. You know why? Because I've let her enough where she can lead half the time.
So it ain't 50-50 because you laid the foundation.
It doesn't matter. I can take half the time off now because I believe in the work that I put in.
And she's still working. She got to work 100%.
If you want to be a person that believes in the Bible and then turn around and tell God, you know what, that structure you gave us, I got a better idea. That's fine.
And we tell God that every day with our life.
Hey,
and that's why I don't
tell God that every day with my so what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna use Christianity when it's cool and lay it down when it's not.
I'm not using Christianity.
That ain't what we're doing.
That's what we do.
No, Leviticus states that if a man live with another man, he should be sentenced to death, and his sins should be bestowed upon him. It's something weird. In other words, if you're gay, you should be killed. So do we live by that, Mel?
I ain't going to gay people.
Wait.
No,
Let me
mention the Bible.
Let me
give another example.
Leviticus.
Give me the example of how women used to get killed when they got caught cheap. And them bitches still used to risk death for dick.
Look. Let me answer the question for a person who don't study the Bible, right? What Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and whatever else that documents the law of Israel
like a light skin again.
did not extend to the world. So for the people of God and the people of the Bible, Israel had their own certain set of laws that they followed, given to them by God himself, right? They followed that, not the whole world.
That's
right now, wait.
Telling me to wait, but you didn't want to wait for Jake. All right,
because I'm trying to answer the question. I'm trying to answer your question. Those laws that was documented had consequences to certain things when you violated those laws. Right now, in this grace period that we in now, and the work that Christ did on the cross, and what he did for Calvary, we don't have that setup of a temple, high priest. We don't even know what the 12 tribes of Israel are. What we have now is a bastardized version of the Catholic Church called Christianity that we're following, and Christianity is very much part of the world. We don't have that structure anymore. So,
brother Melvin, brother Walls, that was a rhetorical statement to tell you that you're telling us to live by the Bible, and I was just stating something.
I'm not telling nobody. I said Christians, people who believe the Bible.
Wait, could I ask Zoe and Jay? Was not Melvin telling y'all we're wrong because of our views do not align with the Bible? Yes or no?
No, I said if you are a Christian,
was he not saying that? Wait, Melvin is not. Wait, no disrespect intended, Mel, but Zoe and Jay, was he not saying that?
No.
That's what the man said.
Wait. No, I specifically said so. And Melvin still answered it.
That's what the man said.
So Melvin, I didn't ask you to go into your Minister Farrakhan speech and tell me, it was only for the Israels. So if it's only for,
I felt like I had to educate you, especially the way you was misquoting that scripture like that. I mean, I had to help you out.
Mel, wait. First and foremost, Mel, I'm not gonna let you disrespect my stepfather like that. You asked me earlier because wait. Listen, just hear me out. Hear me out. You asked me earlier, was my mom was the person that raised me, right?
Oh, okay.
Wait. Because you know how comedians will bring up an old joke to
bring a new point.
You asked me, was my mom the person to raise me? I didn't finish. I answered that question, but I didn't also elaborate on it. I had a stepfather, Minister Reverend Bell, who actually was a pastor of a church, First Corinthian Missionary Baptist Church. And he's the man that stepped in my life and raised me. I had to live with this since I was the age of 7, right? I have to live with my transgressions of what transpired between me and him, and he's now deceased because of some of my actions. I'm not going to go into details on live. Right. But Mel, I had to live with a minister, and he preached the Bible to me.
Okay.
Preach. So I hear your preaching, but at the same time, I know like how your word was coming off to me, Jay and Zoe. It was more so saying that if we don't live by the Bible standards, we're incorrect. But I had stated that here in America, we know this is quote unquote the wicked world, and we going ways of the not against the Bible. Literally, a man, can marry another man. A woman can marry another woman. That's not in the Bible, and that's why I preach Leviticus.
The world's not following the Bible though. So that's what I was trying to get a point, Cass. It's two separate standards, and the world don't go by the standards of what Israel was going by in the Bible. But we'll move on. I mean,
do me a favor, Mel. And again, man, this was a spirited conversation, and it wasn't part of what we were gonna do. But I definitely appreciate it.
It was great.
So just do me one favor, and you don't have to come back next week and tell me how it go, but just text me in the morning and let me know how it go. And let Tracy know that y'all not in a partnership, and then just tell me how that go. Just text me and let me know.
Well, I got a modern wife, so I said it all. I said it all the time, and you already know how that goes. But I stand on my principles. So I stand on my square. It ain't like I'm saying it.
I love a man that got his sword even when it ain't sharp. I love it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
My sword always sharp.
Except, but it only cut in one direction. It don't cut to and fro.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying, man. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, we all are living in a modern world. Unfortunately for men, is the traditional man that how traditional men were. They go out and work hard, bring home the bacon for the family, be a leader. We've never stopped doing it. However, we didn't have a whole women's rights movement that took us from the home to the workforce and changed the whole view of how women. So we have a modernized woman, but we still have a traditional man, right? So when we come together in the marriage, it's already a head-button contest because everybody's not raised to be traditional.
But Mel, the truth, like if we're gonna go deeper into the truth, it's less than half the men out here that are traditional men, that are go-getters, that are work hard, that are workhorses.
Are they getting chosen for marriage?
That are also that, yeah.
Who's marrying the man who is not working?
Man, right. So first of all, if we look, we've talked about this 100 times. Too often now, the marriage looks like you got an alpha woman and a beta male.
Mm-hmm.
Right, nigga, beta male shouldn't even be a thing.
Right, and that goes back to that statement of saying no. All right, like what she mean by when she says no. We all seen this comment: women F who they want to F, but a man marry who he wants to marry.
I think marriage is I want to say overrated, but I don't want to sound like I don't like being married. So
let's quit while we're here. But Jay, we'll talk about this offline, and maybe we'll do a whole show on it so we can get some females to call in and we can have a discussion, because I think this discussion needs to be had with females on the panel as well. But Jay,
this is why we need a second show throughout the week so we can have these discussions, man. This is on point. The longest topic we have ever had so far.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna pick up on this on therapeutic rap. We will.
I want to be in.
Yeah. No. We'll have a whole round table.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
I don't even, man. Okay, there it is. I forgot what the second topic was. That was entertaining, right there.
Look, I'm out of Red Bull. Messing with
listen,
I'm out of Patron.
I want to say this. I gotta say this.
I just poured it on me
because I said a while ago that the answer was no. The Lakers were not in trouble.
You know what? This should have been a receipt show.
What I said to you today when I called you?
You said they might be.
Hey, they in trouble now.
Yeah. Jay, you better be glad this wasn't a receipt show, because I'm pretty sure I said that him, AD not being there, and LeBron saying he want to log all these minutes sounds like injury to me.
That's not what you said at all.
No,
that's not what you said. No.
Let's look at the Pelicans playing tonight, and the starters was out for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they getting ran through.
They won already. They won by like 15 without starters in the fourth quarter. I was every time y'all saw me looking down, I was keeping track of what was going on.
New Orleans beat them.
Yeah, but it's nothing to brag about.
They didn't play ball, right?
Yeah, Lonzo Ball. Yeah, he was. They kept him out for this.
They getting traded tomorrow.
Yeah,
I hope not. I hope not.
We'll get to the trade after this MVP discussion. We'll talk about trades.
Did anybody else see Slim while we was having that long drawn out conversation? Take off like 6 jackets.
I saw
why does he have so many? Why does he have so many outer garments?
In Louisiana, may I add? In Louisiana,
and you in the boot.
First of all, that's how hot y'all got me. Then Miss Shavonda, all disrespect to her. All respect to her. I mean, my bad.
That's all
she
respect.
She came on, and I was listening, and then it progressed.
Yeah, then it got to a real heated conversation. Okay.
It wasn't heated. It should be.
Cool. No, it wasn't heated. It wasn't heated. I looked over, and he took off one jacket.
Wow.
And then I looked over again. He was still. I'm like, did we just have a glitch in this matrix? Because
he said it's not heated, but my boy Zoe was like, "No, let me finish." So to me, that's heated. Yeah, anytime Zoe gotta say, "Let me finish."
Hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and introduce this, and I gotta run and grab my charger. But
all right, go ahead.
Yeah, so AD down, not AD, but LeBron down, Embiid's down. MVP race looking kind of weird because the dudes that we thought was heading the pack are gonna miss at least a month, and I don't think you can still win it that way. So with that being said, who is 1, 2, and 3 in this MVP race? And I'll throw mine out real quick. It's Harden 1 to me. 2, I'm probably going to go with Dame Lillard, and 3, I think Embiid can still be in there because I think he might. I'm just gonna take Embiid out.
Yeah,
is number 3 is gonna be between Jokic, Giannis, CP3, Donovan Mitchell.
Damn, everybody.
Right? You can't leave your boy out. You can't leave your boy out.
Who?
I know you don't want to do it.
Luka.
You got to.
Luka.
LD, you gotta put it.
Bro,
they're like 13-3 on their last 16 games.
And the MVP is famous for saying Hulu has live sports. But Hulu doesn't just have live sports.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Who is Boosby?
Did you see that Hulu check?
Bro, did y'all not see the Pelicans matter of fact, from last Tuesday when the Pelicans was beating Portland by 17 going into the fourth quarter? My boy Dame was money. And
he text. I sent dude text.
Oh my goodness.
Dame is a type
about to be live.
Bro,
Hulu about to be
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking for reasons to say that I want to have Jokic my number 1, but it's hard for me after witnessing Dame just taking. Bro, Dame Lillard, like we was throwing a weird zone at Dame, and he still dropped 50 that night.
It didn't matter.
And LeBron said that man is the most disrespected man in the league. Like as far as not getting the props that he deserves.
Hey, y'all remember my point guards?
Huh?
My point guard list? Y'all remember my point guard list? It was Chris Paul, Dame Lillard. That's the only 2 point guards I had in the top 5. Chris Paul, Dame Lillard. I ain't had nobody else. Because that's the only 2 that could. Well, shit.
Steph. Don't forget about Steph.
Paul,
but
I mean, is Dame Lillard point guard or super?
He's a point, but he doesn't play that way.
Yeah, he plays the position of point guard, but he doesn't. His game is not that.
CJ missed 30 games, and he's been without what is Nurkic? He's been without Nurkic for like all of 5 games. So he's missing his number 2 and his number 3, and they're still in what 5th?
Hey, Nurkic don't even play there. Nurkic play for injured reserve. That man play for the IR.
It's a surprise when he actually play a game.
And that mean got a jersey with a Band-Aid on it.
He can't stay healthy. I mean, it's always if Nurkic play. He just can't stay healthy though. But yeah, man.
Harden is out of my list. Harden is I gotta take because of the first 10 games, man. Bruh, anytime cause I'm the one, like, y'all talk about how y'all all for black people, but we miss what Steven Salas is going through right now.
Yeah,
I can't take that lightly. Y'all might take that lightly, and y'all might say, "Oh, the power should be in the players' hands." Man, F the players. They getting paid. James Harden, he turned down $50 million a year. I can't feel sorry for him. I was about to curse again, but an MFer that turned down $50 million, a 2-year, $100 million deal. I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? No. Let me just say this one spiel, and you can have it. So, like Steven Salas, this man was set up for failure, and he worked his ass off to get this position. And the one respectable black coach that comes from out of the college rankings to be placed into a situation where it looked like it might be promising, and then man. So
what?
Well, that's you, Melvin. Your so what don't mean shit to me.
No, but I'm asking. It's a question. Why does that? Why does
because that's
me. Why does hold on, what? So whoever has is on a losing team and cries during a press conference gets the sympathy. What if Harden cried during
I don't give a shit about Harden. Like,
what if he cried? What if he cried?
It's not what if he cried. No, it's not a what if. So did I say a what if through the entire spiel that I had? I never said a what if period. That's the rebuttal. That's the rebuttal in a negative aspect because you don't agree with me. No, that's the rebuttal in a negative because you don't agree with me.
Right, but
because you don't agree. All right, that's a rebuttal. That's a rebuttal.
Listen,
I don't need the rebuttal
because the team is losing.
That's my opinion.
The team is losing. We gotta take the power out of the player's hand because one black coach was crying at the press conference.
If you want me to say yes, I'm gonna say yes because I feel for Steven Salas. Because I want to. Because we talk about why there's not enough black coaches in the motherfucking NBA.
That has nothing to do with it.
It
got nothing to do with it.
Let me ask you this. Let me hold on. Real quick question. And we'll go around the horn with this one. Did Houston's management set this team up for failure long before they hired Steven Salas?
Yes. They had a GM that left. They fired the head coach and his assistant, right? And all of that stuff. They traded CP3. They had already started doing dumb stuff by trading CP3 and bringing in Westbrook and trading Capella so they can play small ball. They was doing dumb stuff.
That was for James Harden. That trading CP3. That was for yes, it was. I disagree. It's publicly known that they didn't agree. They was butting heads. No.
So here's the thing. So listen.
He caught up on camera when he slapped the man's hand. You're not about to. I'm a grown man. You're not about to slap me, son. Not up on camera. Not up in. It's a partnership. Remember, Jay? It's a partnership. You're not about to slap my hand on TV.
Here's the question. Could it be that they hired Steven Salas because they knew the ship was sinking, and he's a good face for the ship to sink on?
Sure. Yo, remember that job I told you?
Jay asked me. Yeah, you did, but Jay asked me the question.
So I had one I was a supervisor. I had one employee who was an ex-convict that went to jail for assaulting his last supervisor. And you know what that?
They set you up for failure.
They asked me
to get them hands.
They asked me to fire that boy.
Had to be you, huh?
It had to be you. I was texting
Let me ask you a question. Was that one employee a person of color?
You see, I'm here. I would have fired the fuck out the white boy.
Hey, listen, you never know what Slim will
be. We even had to get put in that predicament. Hey, man,
come on.
Man, but that's because I look at things from a different scope. Y'all might say the glass is half empty. I'm gonna say it's half full, but I was like pulling for him. I was pulling for him, and I'm gonna just say this, and y'all could just take it away. But just let's look at the things that this man had to deal with. His father just died, which was a job that he took from his. Well, I'm not gonna say took from his father, but you got to think he followed up in that family tree of coaching.
Is that James Harden's responsibility?
Say again?
Is that James Harden's responsibility?
Yes.
Paul Silas died.
Yeah, he died.
Shit.
So this transpired in this season. So I'm saying this man father died.
It's not James Harden's responsibility to care about.
Well, I get it, but that's my I'm a
giving
fan.
him sympathy. That has nothing to do with James Harden and player
empowerment.
Player empowerment.
But isn't that all sympathy that you have for a player that makes millions of dollars? That's still your sympathy. You injecting your feelings.
You don't have no sympathy for that owner that sit up there and make millions of dollars per season off your back.
I should go to Wendy's and tell them to not put an extra patty on a Dave Double. Motherfucker, it's called a Dave Double for a reason. No, you don't do that.
What are you talking about?
I'm hungry. No, but I'm just
that analogy.
I am now.
but my whole point is, or cookout. Well, cookout is a little different. You can put anything together on the cookout. but my whole thing is, man, it's an owner you have. All right, and again, because I agree with Jay so much, I like to use his analogy that he was saying earlier. It's a partnership. You play your role.
Jay is
he is the owner of the team. You're a player. I don't want to hear shit about nothing because James Harden had 16 fucking points in a game 7 in which they should have fucking won.
This actually
you making this way too personal.
You understand?
Melvin, did I tell you that in all the spills you ever had?
Way too personal though. Way too.
Wait. But my whole spill is. You were saying that the GM set him up for failure, but the GM was trying to get him pieces for them to win. They forced the game 7 of a Golden State that 4-1 the Cavaliers. Therefore, won the Cavaliers.
Except the second best player that was on that team that forced the game 7 against Golden State in the conference finals. They traded away for Westbrook.
16 points. 16 points, and they lost by 2.
They
16 points, and they lost by 2.
Right,
and they traded away
points. Right, and they traded away CP3 for Westbrook. You're not putting your best foot forward if you're getting rid of CP3 for Westbrook. You know that's not going to work, right? You're not putting your best foot forward by getting rid of Clint Capella. All these people helped them almost make it to the championship. They sabotaged their own squad, and just like Jay said, when it came down to it, you're not going to get a head coach like Popovich or Larry Brown to come take that job when they know Harden wants out. And all just this other stuff. They brought in a first-year black coach and thought that was going to be enough.
No, so you're saying your hopes on a person that already have a contractual agreement.
No, what I'm
saying. What he was saying was you wasn't going to get a big name, highly successful coach to come take the Titanic as it was falling.
Right.
So
I get what he's saying, but it's my defense.
You take a guy who first time head coach, the hope is, hey, he black, you black, Black Lives Matter, maybe y'all can get along. We can save James Harden.
We can save the organization because they was failing. They were
failing. And listen, Houston to be back. Hey, listen, every franchise that D'Antoni has went to has been a dumpster fire when he left. This dude should never get a head coaching job ever.
But he probably will.
He probably will.
And no one sees that. Like, no one sees that D'Antoni ball is the shit. And no, excuse me, not the shit like good. It is shit. And
like bad.
And everybody, look, the Knicks are just now recovering from D'Antoni ball. And it took 152 years.
So what the Suns?
And so what?
Well, wait a minute. Shouldn't this be more reason why James Harden should be MVP?
So, yeah, back to the MVP. And to answer your question, Raheem Jones, no coach would get sympathy for what's going on with the Rockets right now. They just suck. Do a better job.
Why?
Just because Paul Silas is black don't mean he gets sympathy. Just because he cried at the press conference don't mean he gets sympathy.
Steve,
yeah, I
was
feel
preaching
a little bit
that
bad
before he
for him.
cried at the press conference, though.
Yeah,
I was arguing with people.
But you
Yeah,
making a case against.
I was
you making
preaching
a
it.
case against player empowerment. There's nothing wrong with player empowerment.
Players shouldn't. Why don't we have that player empowerment in football? No, we don't. Fuck that. No, we don't.
Wait.
Why we don't have it in football? We literally was just talking about.
Why do we have it in marriage?
We do need player empowerment, man.
No, we don't.
We need
No,
player
we don't.
empowerment.
You have a role, play that role. I'm not advocating for players not to use their platform to speak up for oppression or police brutality.
No, we're not.
What I'm saying is,
Cass, let me ask you something though, for real, like dead serious. All right, in the work field, because that's essentially what they're doing. They're getting paid for their basketball services. In the work field, if in the marriage, Slim is a fool. Slim is a fool, bro.
I don't want anybody who listens to this not to hear that this man said we need player empowerment in marriage.
No, I said you don't need it in marriage. You don't need it.
That's even better. But
it's a structure. There's the player, there's the owner. You get paid as you perform. Right? So you coming in the house
hey, Cass, I don't know how you holding it together, bro. I don't know how you not laughing at that.
Slim, how long y'all knew each other?
Because it's just I've been knowing Slim since 2006.
Is he always like this?
Yeah, but I'm just like, bro, it's like legitimate, man. Like I say one thing and it goes left, man. No. This is Melvin is here, and I'm like, fuck over there, nigga. You over there. You not even no. You know how people say, look, y'all up in the same book but not on the same page, nigga. We not even, nigga. I'm on VHS. This nigga on DVD. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, could you just hear me out without it being a debate? I'm like, look, I just want the best for Steven Silas. No, you
don't
giving him
want
sympathy.
you don't want the best for him. I'm going to debate that too, Cass. You don't want the best for him.
No.
You don't want
Cass.
I'm going to tell you what.
I'm going to stop. You remember in the beginning?
Hold on. Let me help you. The best thing that happens to Steven Silas is he gets fired and gets another franchise. Like Houston ain't it for that man.
You remember in the beginning when it was like the first 10 games when Houston actually was winning more than what Harden was winning in Brooklyn. Remember what the topic was? Oh, and DeMarcus Cousins even came out. DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall came out and spoke against him. It's going.
All right, Cass. So go ahead and finish what you were saying.
I was getting ready to ask Cass in the work field if you know.
I don't want to cut you off, but I won't cut you off. When he come back, ask him what he thought about Don Fernandez and see that answer.
Okay, Don Fernandez.
It's a work field related answer.
Okay, so if I see if I'm in a work environment and I see that the person that I am working for has no intention, does not have my best intentions, then eventually I'm going to want another job. While I do have sympathy for whatever it is he's going through, at the end of the day, I think De Niro said it. Everybody did what's best for them. Steven Silas got paid money to be the face of the Rockets, the head coach of the Rockets. James Harden and Russell Westbrook both saw that this is not going to be conducive, at least from a basketball standpoint. We don't know everything that's going on, but they saw that they wasn't going to win there. It wasn't working because they were just, at this point, if you trading, I feel like trading Clint Capella, you trading CP3, you just flailing at the win at this point. You just doing whatever.
Gave DeMarcus Cousins away.
They just gave him away. You traded Melo, you traded CP3, you traded for Westbrook. Like, you're doing anything to make a headline. Daryl Morey's gone now, so you ain't got the mind, the excuses to make these crazy trades. Then you go sell out completely for small ball. It works for a little while, but that's a gimmick. It can work in certain situations, but to contend with the teams that you were playing in the West, it was stupid to do. So at the end of the day, I don't. While I do have sympathy for Steven Silas just because he's a black coach, he did what was best for him and signed, knowing everything that took place last year. So guess what Westbrook and Harden did? They wanted to get out of there because they saw that they were doing exactly what they were doing, and they did what was best for them. Everybody did what they felt was best, and I'm not mad at none of them. I'm all
None
for
of 'em.
everybody doing what's
And-
best for
No, they
And
got
look,
Victor Oladipo and John Wall,
yes.
and they still suck. Them
Well,
niggas
John Wall. Well, they started out pretty decent when it was John Wall, DeMarcus. They had a decent record the first maybe 10, 15 games, and then John Wall got hurt, and then they traded for Oladipo, and then they just went on their losing streak. John Wall had started missing some games, but this is what I want to say though. And Jay, you own to something with the fact that you know this is the opportunity this is the first opportunity Stephen Silas got the head coach. I want you to do the history on him, and I want you to go all the way back to when how long he's been on the bench as a coordinator or as an assistant. I think he was even on his dad's bench in Charlotte.
Yeah,
like this dude has been around, and he's been on a lot of ball clubs, right? And this is the first opportunity he was able to get where there was like, okay, here's a black coach. Maybe we can keep James Harden here if we hire this guy. And James was like, no, it's too late. I want out.
And see, the bigger problem is what you're alluding to is the NBA period. Pat Ewing has a phenomenal basketball mind. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has a phenomenal basketball mind. These black men are already blackballed from head coaching in the NBA. Pat had to go back to Georgetown.
Yeah,
I forget what Kareem coaching at right now, but he won't be a head coach in the NBA.
Right.
Ever.
And here it is, Steve Nash can come, and all he was doing is being a shooting coach for the Warriors, and he can get a job just because. But you
that's the bigger problem. That's the bigger problem, bro.
On someone's coaching squad for years. Jawan Howard was with the Heat coaching squad for years.
What you call it? Got a job before all them. Bill Walton's son.
Look,
right.
That nigga was trashed at everything.
I don't know how he still has
so.
a job. But then he get. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get it.
Wait, but y'all keep mentioning that they traded Carmelo Anthony like it was something. Carmelo Anthony was shooting like 19% from three.
They ain't giving him a shot, bro.
Wait.
Come on,
Clint Capella, after he got the contract extension, was ass. He's even ass with the Cavaliers. Bro, like no, let's y'all saying this like we're talking about
bad argument.
No, but
no, I don't think that Melo. If Melo was still trash, then he probably wouldn't still have a position in Portland. He wasn't trash. The organization he was playing for is trash. Clint Capella is leading the league in rebounding right now. Like he's not trash.
And they're trying to trade him right now.
Who?
Clint Capella.
They're not going to trade Clint.
No, they're listening to offers for Clint.
They listen to offers for everybody.
Not trying to trade him. Yeah, they just got an ear to the street.
Yeah,
that means a lot of teams want him.
That means people he's a commodity. Like I just feel like the Rockets, they shot themselves in the foot. I can't be mad at nobody for wanting to leave an organization that's burning. That's like staying in a burning building just because you cool with the coach.
My wife being mad and wanting to leave.
And look, and you definitely can't make the correlation that player empowerment is somehow connected to Stephen Silas getting handed a dumpster that was on fire.
And I don't think that Cats was saying that player.
I wasn't, but it's Melvin logic.
Needs to go away.
No,
I think what he was saying is that when you give players too much power.
No, I said we forget because of player empowerment. But you run out. You can't.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Melvin, you don't tell me what I mean. Like, no, you don't do that. You can tell me what you thought I meant, but that's not what I meant.
That's okay. That's the hill you want to die.
No, just mute me again. You did it before. Just mute me again.
That's the hill you want to die
all the time. I don't be giving a shit.
If you have to be muted, Zoe, he when he speaks, it's usually a lot of common sense coming out of his mouth. So I shut up when Zoe speak. But
no, you didn't. That's why Zoe told you to shut up last time.
Right, and that's what you do to Zoe when he started talking. And the difference between me and Zoe is, I will continue to talk, but Zoe is respectful of everyone's voice. So he will stop talking and allow you to continue to interrupt him. Therefore, I had to mute you so Zoe can get what he said out. That makes sense.
Raise his hand.
No, it don't make sense because I was cock blocked by the goddamn internet over here. Remember,
they
I was talking. I wasn't finished with my goddamn point, Melvin.
But y'all just broke my internet.
That's called
who's leading this race, man? We gotta close. Who's leading this
wait
race?
a minute, and that's the thing. You
Dang.
ain't got a solid leader in that marriage. Your shit could go anywhere, can't it, man?
Lord, who's leading this MVP race?
Jokic.
Jokic
or Dame. That's my 1-2.
It's hard for me not to vote against Dame. They playing right now. Matter of fact, let's see what's going on. They playing the Nets today.
Ooh,
and he
nope, they winning. They winning. Dame,
Kyrie not playing, right?
Nah, Kyrie. It's his birthday today. He went spending with the family.
And that boy said he had a family issue. Family
issues following his birthday.
But
that man family issues following his birthday. They better win the championship. They gonna talk trash about that.
Oh yeah, so, it'll get brought back.
Did Kawhi do that?
Dame was winning. Dame was winning in my category, but they got spanked by 40 points by the Mavs. Man, I was just like, oh.
Because
hey man, listen, the broken clock is right 2 times a day, Cads. You can't let one game sway you so much.
I know.
Y'all guys, man, y'all be on the fence.
And plus, Luka was 9
Dame is Dame is my favorite player though. Like I guess I was a little salty because he beat the shit out of the Pelicans with them 50 points. So,
hey, why Slim got 41 shirts on, man?
I don't know. Hey, but look, Cass, Luka was 9 for 10 behind the arc that game. He missed 1 3. 1 3. He was hot. He was hot. Usually when your best player is hot like that, especially from 3,
it's a wrap.
The other team lose. So I mean,
Slim is really slim.
Yeah, and look. I think that same game, Dame was 0 for 4 behind the arc. So you got Dame missing, and then Luka can't miss. So yeah,
watch Slim look like Melvin in the 8th grade.
Y'all so stupid, man.
All right, Dame is leading the MVP vote. Like, all right, I was being a little spiteful, but Dame is leading, man. It's hard to go against him without for majority of the season, he didn't have his number 2 or 3.
And the sad part is he will never win an MVP, man, because for some odd reason, the powers that be don't like that man. And he's really likable. He's marketable.
He is.
He's a clean-cut player. Like, there's no reason to hate Dame Dash.
He gotta force them to talk about him by just doing some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about LeBron.
It's the agenda, man.
For a 19, 10, and 10 game and say this dude is amazing. Like, do you see how he's facilitating? Like, no, the Lakers would not be where they at right now without LeBron. We would talk about him all day, but Dame,
it don't even gotta be a 19-10. It could be a 13-10.
No, it's like it's rain. The last time a player did this in Los Angeles when it was raining and it's 72 degrees outside with the wind blowing at 17 miles an hour gusts. It's like, what the
exactly. Hey, after the All-Star game, the segment was not Dame hitting the game winner and hitting the threes, not Steph, not Giannis MVP. It was, did you see the squad that LeBron picked? Team LeBron. Should he be a GM? Is GM in his future? No.
The only thing that you could learn from the All-Star game is do not ever let Kevin Durant pick in 21. Like if it's about to be 5-on-5, don't let Durant pick. This nigga pick people who. How did he pick?
He had to pick Kyrie as his teammate, so he had to do it.
And James.
And I guarantee you, if me and you went to the gym, and you know I'm a point guard, and you're picking, and you pick a point guard before me, you know that ain't gonna be that ain't gonna be right. That's gonna be a long ride to the crib, boy. I'm gonna be pissed.
Not if I'm driving. If I'm driving, it's gonna be a short ride. That's to the left where I didn't pick you at.
You better grab an
Uber. But
I get what he did. Hey, but LeBron was looking around, probably like,
"You really gonna leave these dudes?"
I got James Harden.
Yeah, but it's an all-star game though. Like, I mean,
everybody's good.
Right.
But certain people, and then like the foolery was, could Team LeBron beat the Dream Team? No. The fuck?
Who said that? There was a segment.
No, that was a whole thing in the man on the man down page.
Oh,
How did I miss that?
Hey, you should be glad you missed it.
Yeah.
No, but another thing was that the two Utah Jazz players was the last one to pick.
Yeah, it was all.
But they should have been.
Yeah.
No, they shouldn't have. Because we go back to my receipts.
Yeah. More LeBron melodrama though. But that's my thing. Dame has to drop 50 to get talked about and get a statement. So, for the reason, it might not be the powers to be. It's just the people that are the talking heads.
And not only that, he playing in Portland.
So.
No one stand up to 114 East Coast time watching football. Nobody.
Bro,
like he's in a dead market, yo.
Bro, how often do we hear of an NBA team going 31 of 32 from the free throw line?
Who did that tonight? Somebody did that tonight?
Portland did that against New Orleans when they beat them 121 to 120.
Well,
they went 31.
No one will ever know that because it was Portland in Portland. No, listen. That's like if they put a team in Alaska, no one's gonna give a shit. Like it's just an awkward time to watch basketball.
Unless
for the East Coast, like West Coast people may watch them, but I have watched 0 Portland games against East Coast teams. Well, not against East Coast teams or not against the Lakers.
I try to catch it, man. Because
who gonna watch that shit? Nobody.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Dame don't even watch when Portland play the Kings.
What'd you say, Slim?
Dame Lillard and Curry.
What about them?
When they play, you mean?
Yeah, they not like on the same level to y'all.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Lillard like right here.
No, I think they on the same. I think as far as the point guard position, I think it's only 3 guys that's on a elite level, and that's Dame, Curry, and Kyrie.
I can say this. You swap Dame with Kyrie for all of those championships team, and I think they still win.
Cleveland win 3 of them if he on.
Raheem. Go ahead, Jay. You about to answer? You about to talk to Raheem?
Yeah, young Rob. I don't think he should have won it in a year.
Me neither. That's what I was about to say.
I think he should have finished top 2.
Especially if Paul George is up in the discussion.
I think this year, though, he's legitimately right now the top candidate.
Yeah, he should be.
I think that he hasn't even had an MVP vote. Like he's never been voted for MVP, and that's ridiculous.
And it's crazy because the Embiid going down and LeBron going down, and I was listening to some of the talking heads this morning, and they still all of a sudden got Jokic in the number 1 slot, and LeBron still at 2, and no Dame. I was like, how? What are y'all? Dude ain't missed no games. We got a whole narrative out there floating around.
Dude ain't missed no shots.
Yeah, LeBron don't miss no games. Look. That's part of LeBron's superpower is, oh my God, he ain't missing no game. Look at Kawhi, he missed games. Kyrie missed games. KD missed games. But here you got Harden and Dame Lillard, who ain't missing no games either, but it's not talked about.
Yeah, Harden, I think the most durable since like the 2009 season. He played 98% of the game, so he's the most durable. But it doesn't get talked about.
Harden gonna get the MVP for most valuable Peloton rider because that man lost 422 pounds this season.
In a weekend. How did he do that?
Bro, my dude gonna get an ad from Shake Weight.
That nigga was riding that bike.
All right, last
Lakers.
topic, man.
Easy Lakers. Easy Lakers.
Okay. I'll go ahead and let you go then, Zoe. Go after that.
Go ahead, Jay. That's it.
Lakers need to get
well, hold on, Jay. Let me introduce it because it's people that's gonna listen to this that's not seeing the videos.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so NBA trade deadline is coming up. When is it? This week?
Thursday at 3, I think.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow, but
this Thursday it's coming up, right? Woj has talked about that he is expecting about 15 to 16 trades before the deadline. So, anytime soon, the balls are gonna start dropping. And speaking of ball, he didn't play tonight, and he was healthy. So usually, what that means is we already got a deal for you, and they don't want you to get hurt, right? So
the thing was saying that he had a strained quad or something. That's
sure.
what was.
Yeah, sure. He'll be playing in another jersey next week. The question is, which contender could benefit the most by some of these names that are floating around for trades? And some of these names are Aaron Gordon, Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, John Collins, names like that all over the place. I think Indiana Pacers got their star. Sabonis.
Forget about Drummond.
He might get bought out. All that stuff. Which team would benefit the most, and which player you think would benefit them? And then go ahead. My bad, Jay.
All right. So first, let me say this.
Jay, say East and West, because we already know what your West is, but could you say East as well?
Yeah, I got you. Firstly, Woj is nowhere near the man that Adam Schefter is. Damn. Let's keep moving.
Agreed.
Woj be wrong as hell, man. Adam always on point. Now, the Lakers need to get Lamarcus Aldridge, and I need to get JJ Redick. Get rid of Pope, get rid of Caruso, get rid of the ghost of Montreal Martinez. Is Dudley still there?
That's a huge shift though. This late with only 30 games left, though, Jay. They're gonna have to jail again and everything.
Nah, you don't really got to jail, yo. JJ get in rhythm. That's cool.
Let LaMarcus in the corner. Got it.
Yeah. LaMarcus is just there for decoy-ness, and so that AD don't have to play the 5. AD is kind of soft. Now on the East Coast, the team that needs to make a trade is Boston.
Yes, Lord.
All right.
And Boston need Gordon, but what Boston need to do is quit offering lamb's milk for a damn good player. like that. What the heck them dudes offered is not it.
It's not like that though.
Them boys said, "Hey, we're gonna y'all 2 picks and Marcus Smart for everybody y'all got."
Yeah, they trying to keep everything.
They're trying to keep.
Hey man, you got to put one of them futures in a trade.
Hey, look, Isaiah Thomas pointed to Danny Ainge and said, "Until you do right by me, everything you do will fail." Look, everything they try to put together crumble eventually, and you got to go back to how the heck you go trade this dude after he played the day after his sister died
and left it
on, man.
And that's what y'all was trying to tell him about having any kind of compassion for our owner or GM. Not going to have it because they don't have it for the players.
Right.
So I could give a shit if you're black or white if you do. I'm not going to make that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kemba, you know what?
But Kemba coming off of a bad injury. I'm not gonna lie, Kemba been playing like shit, but you gotta remember, didn't Kemba just have a knee injury? So I kind of want to be lenient towards Kemba. I really do. But I kind of agree, but
I don't know what they should do. But it ain't
Kemba's fault.
It ain't Kemba's fault. They on paper they look like even last year they looked like they were those dope. They looked like they were the next team in one of those teams in the East that was like, okay, they're going to be in this next year. You got Jaylen Brown, his progression. Jason Tatum is a bucket.
Yes.
Kemba coming over. Tristan Thompson playing the deep rebounding ball. He just smelled that shoe. They look like Marcus Smart being that vocal defensive leader. Is they're like fighting for playoff position in the East right now.
So we can't make our reunion with a problem.
Not a problem.
But Zoe, you notice that you mentioned all smalls and no bigs though.
Yep, the only big
they got no bigs worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's what I'm so Jay, I agree with you. They should make that trade for
the only problem I think that they gonna run into is just like Jay said, you're gonna have to give up one of those assets for anything that you get in return. People are asking.
And Danny Ainge said, "Man, we're keeping everybody and we're getting somebody else." It don't
Exactly.
work like that.
I don't know how he's gonna do it. They need it the worst, but I don't know how they're gonna do it. Also, a dark horse contender are the Heat, another team that was supposed to be so much better than they are this year, and they I think they 7th now. So I think they at the bottom of the barrel in the East. Like
Ethan, who missed 25 or 26 games?
Who that?
Jimmy Buckets. He's back.
Jimmy Buckets. Oh yeah, he's back. But they just lost.
Team had Corona.
He had Corona.
The whole team had it.
Well, he was hurt. He's coming off of an injury.
I think they missed the most man games as far as Corona related, like double out of the next team closest to him, or somewhere close to that. Like,
it is Miami.
Against Corona related.
Yeah, it's Miami.
Oh, the Magic didn't. It's Florida.
Orlando is like 3.5 hours away from.
And Corona seems to not be 3.5 hours from anything. That is 3.5 minutes from you if you look off. So I mean, they missed all them games. Magic didn't. So the Heat to me where they need to be at. I don't think they need to make too many moves. Them goddamn,
I love Slim, yo.
You said the Heat right where they need to be. You don't think they need to make no moves?
Where they was at last year?
I think they could stand to have another big man. I mean, they lost Bam in the finals, the first 2-3 games, and they didn't have another big man to come in and actually be able to do nothing.
Gotta get Hassan
so if anybody needs LaMarcus Aldridge, I think it's the Heat.
They play Haslam though.
Huh?
They play Haslam though.
Haslam don't get in the game.
He couldn't even hold a straight face when he said that shit.
Haslam don't get in the game. But I'm with Zoe on that. I think the Heat should make a move. Because they're in the East wide open, man. So,
right.
You got to make yourself competitive.
Charlotte should actually make a move.
Man.
Whatever move they make is for next year.
You can't say that unless they
think the PG
we don't think
Milwaukee was big.
Right, but we don't think the Knicks need to make a move because first, but that's what I was about to agree with. They have some decent players that's not a point guard. If they can get a point guard where they can get a little bit out of that half court set to push it, I think they can take a better step forward. Look how their offense is predicated off of a half court set. Lonzo is a distributor, right? So I think, right. I think if they can make a move for Lonzo, I think they can have a faster paced game instead of just always relying upon a half court set.
So since you're a Pelicans fan, what would you want back?
That's what I was going to ask.
From New York,
they're gonna have to give you something. They're gonna have to give you something. And I don't know if you take anything away from that Knicks team right now, and they are not going to be the Knicks team that they've been in this first half of the season.
Well, they got a couple of positions that's redundant. They got Elfrid Payton at point. They got Derrick Rose at point. I don't know if Quickly is paying point or two, but they got him.
He playing the 1 and the 2 off the bench.
Right.
But I like Quickly.
They got another point guard too. They still got Nila Keelan at the point.
But the Pelicans don't need another point. We got Kyra Lewis and Alexander Walker. That's like look how they is the Lakers.
So what do you want? So what would you want for Ball?
Yeah, you got.
Would you want?
I was thinking because I know they're not going to give up RJ, but I was thinking about maybe Kevin Knox and some picks.
Yeah, I don't think they're not using Kevin Knox that much. And I think Kevin Knox. I thought Kevin Knox had some Brandon Ingram in him. I thought he could rise to that. And when you watch him play in the summer league, I was like, okay, this the year.
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't happen. Then this year I seen him play in the summer league. I was like, okay, this the year. But
right.
he never rose to it yet, and I don't know why.
That's what I would take for him. Put him at the 2, so we can have him at the 2. Slide Nickeil Alexander-Walker at the 1, so we can have him, Kevin Knox, and Bi at the 3, Zion at the 4, and shit. Eventually phase out Steven Adams to put Jackson Hayes in the 5. So you done with Ball? I'm personally not
But for the money he should be getting. The money he should be getting.
But our offense is a little bit more offensively productive without Lonzo. I'm speaking in 100. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is a hustler. If y'all ever look at him,
is he a better fit, you think, than Ball?
Say what?
Yes,
better
for the
fit.
stand.
Yeah, for y'all, the way y'all play.
Right, but not for Zion.
And real quick, Houston has committed to trading Victor Oladipo, and for some odd reason, Joe Flacco signed to the Eagles.
That man keep getting work. It's over. It is over, man. It is over.
How you just phase in Victor Oladipo, bam, but Joe Flacco just got signed by the Eagles. Like that is like apples. That's a tangerine. Not orange, apples to tangerines. Like, damn.
Because there's no funnier person in sports than Joe Flacco. This man got a daggone all world career on no talent.
Oh no, he got talent. He was good.
No.
Playoffs. Joe Flacco is.
Listen, Wacko Flacco had 2 good seasons.
Don't do it like that, man. That dude was good.
No. Look, I played with the Ravens for Wacko Flacco. But what I'm telling you is, when Wacko Flacco left the Ravens, his career should have been over. There's no reason why this man got signed today.
You can't see.
Not even as a backup. And I'm with you on that. When you show that you don't have what it takes to be a starter or even should be playing, right? If a team keeps signing you, that must mean that you are one of the best clipboard holders and you can actually be an asset to this. No, seriously, like some quarterbacks like Ryan Fitzpatrick, like he come on, I think he's a Harvard grad, right? Or whatever
he graduated from Harvard.
He knows playbooks. He knows, like, he's a beast, right? So him backing up your young player, he could and the same thing Alex Smith did for Mahomes.
You know what, Mel,
right?
You're right. Because that's Brandon Marshall just was saying this about when Jay Cutler went down. Jay, you know who I'm talking about? When his daughter wore a jersey of all his football teams that he played for.
Oh, Josh McCown.
When Jay Cutler went down, Josh McCown came in. The offense actually did better. And I think that's just what you're saying, Mel. There are some people are just so good at clipboard holding that when a responsibility is not given to them and they get in, they exceed. And
once
because
it's called a side chick.
Joe Flacco had season-ending neck surgery with the Broncos because he got whiplash when the plane took off.
Yeah,
I get
my point is,
listen to that. That man got injured as the plane took off.
You being serious or you just being facetious, Jay?
No, that's real shit.
I can't put.
And he don't have a reputation of being the guy that he can really help your young starter to learn how to read defense. Like he that's not his reputation, is it?
Nah, that's because Joe Flacco is one of them dudes that has a strong ass arm, and
he's just a dude, yo. I think he's on the team because he's a dude, and some guys are just likable AF.
Right.
I think he had an interview and he went in there and he was like, "Hey man, I'll be whatever you guys need me to be. You want me to sell popcorn? Shit, popcorn getting sold out." And they was like, "Man, we like this guy. Like he's just a guy, man."
Right. Captain can sell popcorn too.
Oh shoot!
Look at the time.
What? Yeah, the time is it? Why people don't be my guy from the sports case? He just texted me and said he was trying to find a show. Why people don't be saying like is on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is on my page. So I think we got to go in and reconfigure because it's on the because. After you made your exit from Facebook, it's on my page. So I don't think my page is actually connected
to the
group in that same way that your page.
Oh, so it's just going to the page, but not the group.
For sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy. Easy. We can figure that. Okay.
But I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
You should have been told that. Y'all some clowns.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that until
I didn't know it wasn't showing up. I thought that it was still running like usual.
So while we was on here just now, I was in the group looking for it, and that's why I just came up to that.
Oh, okay. Well, so what we got to do is either set it up proper, but if it's not set up, once we go live, just share it from the page to the group.
And you know, again,
I'm gonna talk after this. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. I'm gonna tell you how to do it now after this.
Both of these are empty.
Yeah.
He ain't thinking about
it. But so my West team, my East team was the Knicks need to make a move, but I 100% agree with Jay on the West team, because when it's the Lakers and it's Bron involved, it's championship or bust. And when I said the Lakers was in trouble,
they wasn't at that time.
Kind of, sort of, because they did lose 4 in a row without AD. They did.
But Brian came back and they won 5 out of 6.
Yeah, but
Struder came back and then
Struder
Brian lead them, and they was winning, bro. And then Brian with the get on the good foot boot. Them boys won't win a game, so one of them come back.
The good foot boot. But just how you say that, Dame is still playing without his 2 I think his 2 came back. McCollum came back, but he's still playing without his 3. And this goes back to the last debate that, man, why my man is not being mentioned in the MVP?
Yeah. Brian can't do shit from the bench. Period. so without AD, like, them boys made a run when they got without Brian and AD and that's enough. Like,
yeah, that's it. if you say that, that's enough.
Right. Mel, so who was your team from the West that really should make a push? Because I think you say Miami's your team for the East, right?
I mean, shoot, of course, Boston, and I think Boston need to do something on the East. Definitely Miami. Them 2 on the East. For the West, oh man. I mean, I'm with Jay, man. The Lakers got to do something, but what can they do? Because whatever the Lakers got to do has to be someone that is good enough to keep them in the playoffs while LeBron and AD sit. So that means they can't drop all these games they're about to play without them. But that person also has to be able to fit with LeBron and AD when they come back.
Facts.
And
that's one thing that people don't think about.
Right. So who's out there that's in the trade discussions that is good enough to carry a team as a number 1 for 20 games, but also is a shooter that can fit with LeBron and space the floor. And I think the only player out there that's talked about
Oladipo?
No. I think he clashes with LeBron. I think Bradley Beal can be used as a shooter.
Right. I didn't even think, but Bradley already said he don't want to go anywhere.
But he's not on the block, brother. He's not on the block. Nah, don't listen to that, but he's just not on the block. I'd say it has to be a combo. You got to get LaMarcus and JJ Redick, bro.
I agree with you up on that one. JJ is literally, I thought the Lakers was going to make a harder push for him in the offseason when they had talks about JJ Redick being in the trade blocks from New Orleans. Yes, in the beginning of in the offseason, so none of us heard that the rumors mills that JJ Redick was on the trade block. I know, but Slim, I know you heard because we from Louisiana, but I thought that they was going to make a push for him then. We're talking about a career. What JJ is, a 41% 3-point shooter. He's literally what LeBron wants and needs.
Yeah, but can you start him?
You don't need to, as long as he get 25 minutes a night, like Kyle Korver. Get him off the bench.
So old JJ Redick who can't guard nobody no more and can't do anything but shoot.
Wait.
Wait
a minute.
He's a dookie.
Yo, wait a minute.
Feelings.
As an average.
Hold on. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm listening.
as an avid JJ Redick fan, I will not let you disrespect him and say he can't guard nobody anymore. When the fact of the matter is, he could never guard anybody.
Well, okay.
Dude, he was in Orlando, and he was charged with guarding Kobe in the finals. Man, I've never seen Kobe smile so big during a game. Kobe looked at the coach. I think it was Stan Van Gundy at the time, and looked at him like this. This who you put in front of me? Okay.
Yeah, speaking but he wasn't a liability back then. At this age now.
Oh no,
he's putting JJ Redick out there.
Wait, wasn't we supposed to talk about the Tony Allen and Draymond thing? Speaking of Kobe.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Draymond.
Yeah, like talk about marriage.
That's the coldest shit I ever heard in my life. Tony Allen was like, Kobe was just saying numbers during the game, and he was like, after the game, the shit registered that Kobe was telling me my kids' birthdays. Bro, that's the coldest shit I ever heard about a person say. While you just imagine, 071487. What you talking about? Like, what?
He's a psychopath.
This nigga saying my kids' birthdays.
This nigga's a psycho.
It's Mamba, man.
It's the Mamba.
It's Google as well.
I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that man studied sharks before he played Iverson. Why the heck would you study sharks? He said he wanted to know how sharks hunt their prey so he can understand how to go at Iverson.
Could have just listened to LL Cool J. My head's like a shark fin.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow. Oh, did he just do that? Wow.
All right. But do y'all think Draymond Green, and I know it's all know, is the best defender to ever defend? Because I don't even see Draymond as a good on-ball defender, point blank, period. I think he's a good situational defender, a zone defender. But no,
I'm going to just mute myself. We talking about defense.
Look, listen. I'm gonna say this about Draymond. Two things. One, no, I don't think he's the best defender in the league. But also, I will say this: defending is about effort mostly, ability as well. Attitude and anticipation. And Draymond got all of that. I seen this man not during the championship years. I seen him do it in the championship years too. But I seen him this year, right? And you can look it up on YouTube. It's a clip of Draymond guarding all 5 guys on the court. When the team is running their offense and they drive and kick and the defense got to rotate. I seen Draymond stop 5 shots on all 5 guys. The ball kept moving and the team kept rotating and Draymond contested 5 shots and made them pass.
That's a good
I seen him do that on one play.
That's a good medium.
The dude is a good. He's a great defender. So I understand the amount of effort he puts in. He probably feel like, hey, ain't nobody else doing this. I'm the best.
Wait,
I feel him on that.
Right. Mel, you remember when I said this in the group? I had said, man, I really like Josh Hart, and you was like, what the hell? No, and you was like, no. All right, I'm over exaggerating, but I'm doing that to create that effect. But anyways, I was like, all right, this is how it transpired. I was like, Josh Hart is gonna get an extension, and you was like, why would you say that? And I was like, because he does all the things that is not glamorous well. Like Josh Hart is a 2 guard that had 17 rebounds, right? I mean, just like you said, it's all about effort. Josh Hart is an effort guy. He's not going to be no one starter, but he's a good person coming off the bench that is playing 25 a night, that is going to get a lot of deflections from playing passing lanes, a lot of rebounds, and a lot of hustle points. Josh Hart will never start in a game of pickup for me. But the thing that he does off, y'all get what I'm saying. If I can pick from the list of NBA players, I'm not picking up Josh Hart. But the effort that he gives when my starters go to the bench of my B team is second to none. Yeah, and that's what I like about Josh Hart.
You realize I had 20 points and 20 rebounds in the game. I don't give a shit about rebounds.
That's you, Slim, and that's why I want Josh Hart.
Josh Hart can do it.
Right.
We can all do it at any given.
But at the same aspect, do we look at Draymond as an offensively minded person? Nah, let his ass sweat up on defense. I'm gonna have my other players sweat up on offense because he's not sweating up on defense. He's passing the ball.
Outside Magic Johnson, Draymond Green is the best Spartan in the ever make the league.
Mateen Cleaves.
Wait. Jay, you're breaking up. I didn't hear you. What Jay said?
Outside of Magic, Draymond is the best Spartan in the ever make the league.
Oh, in the NBA.
Oh, best Spartan.
You said in the NBA. You said in the NBA.
All right. And yo, could I say this?
Mo Pete, baby.
No, Joker
we got to wrap up. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Joker is the best draft pick in the NBA over the past 10 years.
Look, you saying stuff. There's so much cap, but I'm not gonna fall into that trap.
Bro, dude got drafted 54th.
So you comparing where he at to what he is?
Yes.
He got drafted to what he is.
Yes.
We're gonna do some research on that. Bring that up next week.
You doing that LeBron thing? No, LeBron. No one has scored this many points with their left hand. That's what you're doing. The LeBron thing.
and I would still say Kawhi is the best in the last thing.
Yeah,
Kawhi got drafted in the first round. He got drafted 16th. Joker got drafted in the second round, and he was like 6th from last.
Hey, but Kawhi got 2 championships with 2 different teams in 2 different countries.
All right, but you can't see. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, Jay.
That's why I think Popovich asshole. That's why Popovich asshole. Right?
And when you say 2 different countries, that'd be like, damn.
Damn, y'all know. Fuck you, Jay.
That's why Popovich asshole. Man say he won't be traded to LA. All right, I got you.
That goes back to Marvin, like when it was talking about it was a -2 degrees in Wisconsin, but LeBron James scored 60 points.
Hey, I'm gonna use that one, Jay. LeBron don't have a championship in Canada. He didn't bring Canada a championship. No, he didn't do that. So Kawhi, that's a good one, Jay. Kawhi has done it in 2 different countries. 2 different countries. I like
Drake better than LeBron James.
Argue that.
You can't.
You know what my defense was? Fuck you, Jay.
Exactly. Let there be me to say that though. His defense would have been a whole rant.
Melvin
Stuff that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's how I talk. That's
my cat's voice.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Slim as the last word, man. We've been overshadowed them for the last hour.
Please don't get Slim the last word.
No, we gotta get the last word. This was a very good show. I can't wait to listen to the playback.
Hey, speaking of the playback, man, the new hosting site is tripping. Like our stuff is nowhere. I might have to go back to Anchor.
Mel, where's the sound bites? Like, oh, he was bouncing balls of the knee. Like, I don't have none of that from you no more. Like nothing that none of us said.
Well, I've been busy,
brother. He coming back with him. Don't worry.
Oh, Travis will be on that.
You know what? Yo, I'm gonna say this for all of us. I will start paying all of our fees if Mel could start doing that for us.
Doing what? The sound bites?
Some sound bites, bro. Like that. Even though it was getting on my nerves, but it was funny.
I got a fee for you.
Come on,
my man asking for sound bites when he was asking for no more sound bites.
No,
Kaz, we ain't doing that.
No, Jay,
I'm just playing. Leave me alone. Don't do it.
Jay, come on now, Jay. Now I will be honest, and Jay is my testament. I sent Jay who died in like Cuba. What was the female? Rock the boat.
Aaliyah. He don't never know nobody's name.
I know. I be forgetting.
He don't never nobody's name though.
Bro, I literally wrote Jay like a 4-page letter talking about how much I appreciate him. Am I lying, Jay?
Pause.
Write a 5. She didn't make that.
Pause.
Bro, no, that's because like
pause patrol.
Says the man who said that pause is for children, and it was cool to laugh at 10 years ago. Says that guy.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm so upset. I am so upset because of all of my thoughtful pauses. I never thought of Pause Patrol. Yo, that is
Pause Patrol.
Yo, Miller said that just. That was
I'm not. That's a good one. Like,
y'all didn't guess that one?
No, I didn't because I was so ready to interject them. I wasn't even paying attention to Mel.
Yo, buddy said
that shit for 3 straight months. Nah.
Hey, that was Mel.
That's the funniest shit you ever said.
Pause. And you can tell Mel got young kids, yo.
Yes, my son got a Paw Patrol. He had a Paw Patrol motorized car, and he got a Paw Patrol like lounging chair in his room.
That is the one right there.
I got a fucking Paw Patrol dog right over that.
We go name this episode Pause Patrol.
Be there in the double.
And you gotta spell it PAWS though. You gotta spell it Pause Patrol.
All right, man. Hey, as always, man, we appreciate everybody that joined, especially everybody who stayed to the end, man. We went off on some tangents. I mean, it was just supposed to have been Deshaun Watson and basketball, and we end up going into a whole nother strategy.
Hey, man,
it was the best shows though.
Marriage and stuff like that.
This is top 3 show ever.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Yeah, it was good, man. Yeah, and we got a lot of interruptions for Kaz as usual. Kaz never changed for anybody, baby.
Never stay the same.
Yeah, even but you know the good thing is Kaz.
You keep saying your mic is paused, but you keep talking.
Right, exactly. But I'm gonna tell you what Kaz have gotten better at.
I love
where he's gotten better at, because when we first started recording, Kaz, because we thought he was going to turn into a butterfly, and by that I mean he was inside his cocoon. Take off the cool, and thank
y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, listen.
I was literally no, because I mentioned it tonight. Look, I literally was looking at the whole news thing, that it wasn't a noose. I'm not a coon. I just listened at it from the white people's point of view. It was
we can't say Kaz, we can't say that word on YouTube. We get with that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube too.
Yeah.
I forgot. I keep forgetting. I got I have my own separate YouTube channel.
I saw it.
Make sure you subscribe to this channel, but I also have another YouTube channel where I do gaming. But please subscribe to the Man Down YouTube channel.
This man Melvin is so verbally talented.
Yeah, it's really good. It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah. But we always concerned. We was like, man, this dude is going through metamorphosis. He's really about to turn into a butterfly. And Jay had to call it out. And I want to say to your credit, Kaz, you did not turn into the butterfly, and you had, you somehow you made it out of the cocoon. And I want to commend you on that. All right.
So the one person in this show that's been knowing me for literally knowing me in real life. Yeah, Eric. I've been drinking. This is my second cup, but the one person in my life. All right. This nigga done threw me off. But look, Slim been knowing me, and I'm always right. But my the point that I'm trying to make is that I'm always ready to fight, and I think that's the wrong thing. Like, nigga, we all in different states. Like, I can't fight a nigga.
Hey, look, we not gonna be. I'm kind of in this show. We got 2 minutes before we hit 2:30.
But I'm saying,
hold on, Kaz. I'm gonna take this call. Caller, go ahead.
Kaz, you drunk, bro?
You're fucking right. I'm drunk. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, my nigga? Like, yes. This is my second. You see how big this fucking cup is? My nigga, I had like this much of Patron here. This much.
Hey, Slim.
Why y'all let Cash drink? Why y'all let Cash drink tonight?
And y'all let me be sober this episode. I don't like that.
Hey man, Cass was on the mic though. Like Cass is what? The mic has not moved.
Yeah, he had to have it tonight, bro. You deserve it. He deserves it.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, thanks for the call, man. We about to get out of here, man. We never go this long, man. Yeah, all
That's
right,
what
bro.
she said.
Hey, make sure you catch us next Tuesday.
I got you, bro.
All right, no doubt.
Told me that.
All right, who gonna end it? We gotta end it.
Hey, thank y'all all for listening to the Man Down Podcast. You can catch us on Spotify, Anchor, everywhere. Hey, our new host is tripping. If you don't catch us when you see us, then catch us next time. All good. Hey,
don't forget about the Sports Cave.
I am Train Nation, and this has been the Man Down Podcast.
All right, y'all. Peace.